And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
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 We join Abbey and the gang as they're finding an Abbey on the Isle in the Isles of the Abbey. That confusing enough? No? Well, too bad. The group is just got done with the Skull Dunes. I'm not going to have you guys roll d6. We're going to this island to clear it out so the town of Saltmarsh could use it as an outpost against the upcoming Sahuagin threat. Because they've been building up alliances and stuff, and you guys helped with the Lizard Folk Alliance. But yeah, so you guys got here. The only way in from boat was the southern area, and it was just this sandy dunes that the Major Ursa, this veteran Marine from the Marine Guild, said it was called the Skull Dunes, because apparently the evil clerics and stuff that had this island before the pirates attacked them would take everyone that died and turn them into skeletons, and the skeletons were everywhere in the sand dunes. And our group had the choice of doing some minesweeper stuff where you could go square to square, and then you're just like, we go north, and when we go north, and then we go north again. And they brute forced their way straight through all these skeletons pretty easily. And when they got to the other side, due to some creativity and some inspiration, Abbey got to smell the sweet sky about 100 feet up from the island, and got a good view of the only thing on this island, which appears to be a very collapsed and deteriorated building that has to be where those clerics were. And you all took a long rest, and those that were cardboard immediately uncardboard. And we're here.
Yay.
Well, actually, since you guys took a long rest and you didn't sleep, and you did get here around lunch or so, it is dark now. And the only real noise you guys hear, because it's an island, is just in the distance the crashing of waves on the rocky shores of the island.
Makes sense.
And the wind, of course.
I say that we continue on and we get to the actual Abbey, to the ruins, and maybe do some scouting.
Your trip in the air wasn't enough?
I mean, that was literally the first thing we did after, like, several hours of rest. And that trip in the air had a purpose. We know where we're going now. I'm sorry, I almost choked to death on a spaghetti.
Do you want reconnaissance? We can send Corey in.
Isn't Corey a hermit crab?
For now.
Oh, okay. He can change?
It takes me some time, but I can cast a spell to make him change shape.
Okay.
And money.
Yes. Nothing comes for free. But in any case, he's okay here. He can breathe
I'm
air.
just saying,
He's not going to
kind of
die.
slow.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, but he can also climb. It's not all
Yeah.
bad.
I think a scout that would look more natural to the inhabitants of the area
Well,
would be easier. But
You give me an hour, and I will turn him into something else, like maybe a bird or something.
I won't argue with an hour break.
I say we should still get a little closer, though. Can I get an estimate of how many hours of walking I think it'll take us to get there, from what I saw?
Maybe an hour.
Oh,
I mean, there's nothing really obstructing you guys. You just straight walk there.
But we could find one of those dunes that are nearby and sort of hunker behind it, and not climb it, because apparently that's what wakes up the skeletons.
I mean,
You don't think they just wake up because they think we're nearby?
You look back.
I mean, they might.
You look back at the dunes, and then there's like two skeletons, and they have up like a banner, and they're like "Adventure Other Way."
I mean, it's possible, but it seemed like they always attacked when we were heading up the dune, because, I mean, granted, we were always trying to go up the dunes because I was trying to get
think the castle
high
is
enough
the
to
opposite
fly.
direction from the
And
dunes.
they have on brown overalls and
Are they?
sledgehammers for putting in spikes for railroads as they pull up the railroad sign.
I thought the dunes butted up against the castle.
Is this
Or
an
the
extended
Abbey.
bit, or are they actually building a railroad?
No, this is an extended bit. I'm just joking about how it's railroading.
Yes, if I remember correctly, we came into an area that the Skull Dunes was on. And then there was a grassy area where we used one of the palm trees to fling you in the air.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind.
It
And
was a
past
small.
the grassy area a little further north.
Yeah.
It was a small
But
little
there are,
tree.
there are trees through there that we could maybe hide behind.
I think this collection of palm trees is the only trees on the island.
No, there are some that are closer.
No, there's just like. There's very little. It's very rocky island. Grass and such. The only wildlife you guys really have seen here is seagulls that fly by, or sometimes perch here.
I vote we get closer, because if we send your little buddy out there, and he's seen, well, then we're an hour away. Not to mention, it's going to take him longer than an hour, probably close to 3 hours to get there. Oh, wait, no, you're not. You're going to make him into a bird, not a hermit crab.
Well, no, more to the point I was just going to say is once we actually get out of there, we can use him to scout the area locally.
That's what I vote.
That.
That works.
I agree with that too.
My range does not extend that far.
So,
So-
we
so
we
you guys-
hike
Or-
and we get close.
So you guys
Yes.
get there, and an hour later, you are
Oh.
close. Yes?
Do Axel and Katie, do you guys have healing potions at all on you?
Let me look in my bag. 1 second. I take my beaded bag and I start looking inside.
You and Axel both have an additional 2 potions of healing through
Yes.
Sekald's alchemy.
Yes. You have 1 vial of holy water and 2 basic healing potions.
Then that is what I have.
There we go. I just happened to look down and I'm like, I have healing potions. Wait, if I have them, why does everybody else not have them? But everybody has
Oh,
them.
look.
That's cool.
Hey, who put these in my bag?
Yo.
Thank you.
I put the little vial of water. It's not for washing your face.
I was
It's
about
for
to drink it. I'm like,
skeletons.
oh,
I mean,
cork it and
I
put it back.
suppose that you could put it in your mouth and spit it on a skeleton and it should still work.
Holy breath.
What happens if I drink it? Will I explode?
You know, we were discussing this earlier the other day.
Don't
Like,
quite think
What
that's how
happens
that
if you're
works.
possessed by a ghost and you drink holy water?
I'm
I don't
still
know.
betting it would burn like acid.
I don't know.
That's my guess.
I've never tried it before, so if one of us ever gets possessed by a ghost, somebody else has to force them to drink holy water, okay? Just for
Just
Force
so
science.
we
them
can
or
see what it
trick
was.
them. You could trick them into drinking it.
I mean, I think it depends on the ghost, because, like, I've heard a lot of ghost stories in my day, but most of the time, if it's possessing you, it's
Uh-huh.
not going around and acting like, it's not, trying to be subtle. It's
I
like
have no
possessing
idea
your
what you
body.
mean.
No clue.
I'll figure it out if I ever get possessed. So
I'm
mean, ghosts
fairly
aren't all that
certain
bad,
those
right?
kinds of things are quite
Yeah.
painful.
It depends. Like, ghosts, fully formed ghosts, mostly super evil. But then there are, like, poltergeists, which are a little bit more neutral territory. They're, like, spirits that have hung on, but not necessarily gone mad from the rage or whatever. Mostly they play tricks. But honestly, most of the time, if you find a haunted inn or something, it's fake. It's a wizard using prestidigitation.
Like the house that we visited a while
Yes!
back with
Yes!
Magic Mouth.
Hmm. Interesting.
Okay.
Be fair though, that was a lot of insects.
Yes.
Yeah, that
was.
house sucked. At least here they're undead. I can mess up an undead.
That's true.
No!
It
Whoa.
really is, though. You're fine, Jesse.
Hmm.
So I guess
So-
onward to the Abbey.
So you guys arrive, and the place is pretty much gone. There's maybe a wall or two left. Maybe roof tiles scattered around the place.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. It's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime. I think most of you have dark vision, so it doesn't matter too much. I know you guys have light sources, so it's whatever.
I have lanterns if we need them.
As you're
Oh,
just-
you have the
as you have like 12
ever-burning one.
dangling off of you.
Mm-hmm. I have the ever-burning one. No, they're all in my bag of holding.
That is true. But you clearly see a way into the basement. There is a basement to this place, but there is nothing really of interest. It's just rubble up above.
Why's it always got to be basements?
And when I say
Those things
basement, I
miss
mean
you.
there's like stone stairway that goes down.
Maybe because the terrain here is too damp to make it a very tall building, or else it will sink.
Good point.
Maybe it used to be above the ground and it did sink.
Oh boy.
That burned down, fell over, then sank into the swamp.
Though, for what it's worth, it does look... Does it just look like it's really, really old? And that's why it's
they
rubble,
use
or like it was
magic.
destroyed?
No investigation check needed. It looks like definitely from battle. You actually find a cannonball or two half buried in some places.
Oh, jeez. Is this recent?
Probably.
Okay.
There's no dust settled or anything.
I guess now is the time to send in my crab.
I would say, yeah,
think
probably.
How does
He
he
is-
feel about basements?
They are cold and damp and kind of dark, and they remind him of caves. It's not bad.
Okay.
So here you go, little buddy. And I'm going to let him skitter on into the basement, and I will just sit down in the middle of the wherever and start watching through his eyes with the blind sight and see what he pings up.
Okay. As he skitters down
It's
the
a 30-foot
stairs.
radius, by the way.
Good to know. He ends up in a big open room. There is actually a table and a few crates as chairs, and there is a very faint lantern that is lit, but it looks like it's running out of oil. Deck of cards up on the table. Bunch of wooden chips, but nothing else in the room.
Nothing alive or moving. Okay.
Not on the initial coming down to the bottom
Now,
of the stairs.
it's not being alive we're worried about, it's being unalive.
Yeah, and then entirely.
But it's a
so-
stone floor in this basement. It's actually fairly nice. He only has blind sight. He doesn't, blind sight. He doesn't have dark vision, right?
No, he doesn't have dark vision, but he has regular sight.
Okay, it's
And there's a lantern with oil going, so even if
it's
low,
it's
should still
it's
provide
very
some
low
light.
light
Mhm.
because it's so dim. Can barely just make out on one of the walls. There can make out door frames just a little bit in the low light.
Mhm. How many doors in which direction?
From the direction he's coming down, it's to his left.
Okay, I'll report all of that back, and then have him snap back and come back up here. And I will pick him up, and I will put him on my shoulder, and I will give him a pat.
A
I
lantern.
know.
We have to go retrieve it.
What is it with you and lanterns?
They're amazing.
I don't know. She finds like specific things, and
Her interest in lanterns is the same as yours in food.
Well, at least my food thing is practical. I mean, you need food to live.
Hey,
We need lanterns
people
to see.
need lanterns to see.
I
think
do.
out of the group of us here, the one of us who's interested in food the most is me. But
Oh, I was
let's
gonna
not
say,
go
I'm
there.
like, I need lanterns to see, or magic, one or the other.
Anyway,
But nevertheless,
it is apparently not inhabited down in the first room, but there is a door to the left, so keep your eyes out.
But you said that were cards, so like somebody's down here.
Yes, but the first room at least is not inhabited.
Probably not undead.
or maybe the skeletons got bored.
I think most undead are kind of what they call mindless. They're not really all there.
So
And
there
if they're
goes
all
my-
there, you don't want no part of them. Intelligent
Have-
undead are a bad time, I think.
So there
Have you
goes
ever
my
tried-
theory that the ones at the beach were just playing hide and seek.
Hmm?
What?
I was going to say, have you ever tried playing poker with some of these people? It's quite mindless.
I was
Oh,
assuming the ones at the beach were just playing hide and seek and we interrupted their game, and that's why they were frustrated.
I think it's more of like they don't like the living.
That was my second theory.
They are just jealous of our good looks.
I guess let's just sneak.
Perhaps that's it. Well, if it's sneaking that we're doing,
Maybe you should go up ahead, Josul. I'm kind of like a tin can. I just sort of
Okay.
jiggle and everything makes sound because I'm fucking full plate. And I have a -1 dex because I'm stupid.
All
I
right.
don't stealth very good, but 8.
I can
group
still.
a group stealth check.
Oh shit, that's actually not the
Oh,
worst.
okay. That worked. My contribution was 8.
God,
I have a 12 for my stealth. How the fuck did you get an 8, Blake?
I-
Don't
I
you have
rolled it.
proficiency in
I rolled a 2.
stealth? Oh, my man.
I got a 14.
25 for Sekald.
I got both of
Wow.
those. What did Axel get?
Well, let's see. Oop, hang on. Looking in the wrong place. Alright, it's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. So you all head down the stairs. And it is dark. And there are actually... How many of you have dark vision?
All of us except Abbey.
That's right.
I don't think. Do I? Wait.
No, I've got good smell, though, so I have advantage on perception checks with scent.
Okay. You do smell food nearby.
So is Sekald the only one with dark vision?
Maybe.
I thought everybody else was.
Unless
able to see
Josul
him.
has it.
No, I think it was just
don't
an assumption.
think that
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
only Sekald, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sekald.
I have my
Because
torch.
both the Liminal and the Merfolk do not have a dark vision.
That's
Yeah.
why we were so screwed
Right.
during that fight at night on the ship where you guys
Mhm.
dived underwater.
That's
And none of
right.
you were like, all of you were blind until my dumbass jumped in with the light spell.
Yep.
Mhm.
I take out my ever-burning torch.
You quickly realize that there's not just one door. There's not 2 doors. But 6 different doors down here.
Oh, Jesus. We just casually walked into more doors.
It's a big
I want to slap you for that.
rectangular room. The stairs jut into this rectangular room. And it's about 25 feet. Or no, not 20. Oh no, the squares are 10 feet each. It's about 50 feet wide. And 80 feet long. Just to give you an idea how big this room is. It's a really big open lobby area, it seems. And as you all come down here,
Oh,
I
boy.
guess
Are there
one
any
of us
footprints in the
should
dust?
before you can even do that, one of the doors opens as you guys head down here. And on
Great, which one?
to your left, one of the doors to your left. There's 3 doors to your left.
Okay.
Who would have been
Um,
in front? What was our order coming down here?
And coming out is this human guy with a spear, studded leather, and a shield. And he is quite athletic, to say the least. He's got like sleeveless, showing the muscles and stuff. And he goes into a phalanx stance where he has like the shield in front and puts the rest of the spear on top, looking at all of you, and says, "Are you friend or foe?"
Friend?
Let's just negotiate things here.
Friend?
How can I know that you're a friend?
Do you want to?
We haven't
want a
tried to
lantern?
kill you yet.
I'll give you a lantern.
We're not responding with violence?
That is a good start to being friends.
Continues pointing the spear at you guys, and says that, how do I know that you're not spies for the pirates, for the sea princes?
Didn't we get a letter of marque or something from the...
You might just be scouts. I shouldn't even let you leave.
No,
Look,
no,
if you want to,
let's
if you
not
want to
make
be
it-
aggressive
And
about
as he-
this, you're gonna have a bad
We have,
time.
And as he says
I
that,
have a, oh shit.
Other doors open up. and more people
We
start
have a
going.
letter from Eleander Fireborn?
Oh, then you're with
It's got
Salt.
a seal
You're
on
with
it?
Saltmarsh then, as we roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh, fuck. I fucked
Katie was
up!
about to say I brought honey, but no.
I fucked up!
Well, these things happen.
Usually to Abbey.
Oh no, high is good. God damn it, I'm still in Tui initiative from earlier this morning.
Right. So we'll go one at a time. Axel, what'd you get for initiative?
16.
Okay, same as last session. Cool. Somehow.
Cool.
Even though you weren't there. Josul, what'd you get?
I got 17.
Oh, shit.
Sekald?
I got a rock. I mean, 12.
And Abbey?
I got a 15.
Cool, cool. Katie?
22.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Alright, he looks
The
like
Zippy monk.
he's not one for talk. But since you go first, you notice other doors starting to open up around here.
How big is this hallway?
This room is
Yep, big
80,
enough.
80 by 50 feet.
80 by 50 feet?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
big
so
enough.
wait, so okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was
Yeah.
expecting a narrow hallway, not like an entrance
No,
hall.
like you're in a big lobby, like I said.
Okay,
Fantastic.
The only furniture in here is this one table and like two or three crates to sit on.
so
Everything else
also
is
the
just
only
rubble.
cover. Oh wait, is there any cover big enough for like Abbey to hide behind? Because she's
Unless you use one of your allies.
You can hide behind me. That's what I'm for.
So
mean-
I take it we're in the center, and all these doors are on either side, 3 and 3. And now people are coming out of all these doors.
Yeah,
and we're
but-
just in the
And we're
middle of this
But
room.
this room is huge, and they're fairly far apart. The closest one
Oh,
is where this guy came
Outstanding.
out of, which is about 40 feet away. No, 45 feet away from you guys.
Fantastic. So, within 60 feet of us, Katie summons 8 giant owls.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
What?
Who?
And it's like, oh, you want to play this game, do you? Poof!
Who?
And there's just 8 owls just appear, and they're large, just in like a circle, a 60-foot diameter, like a 30-foot radius circle around us.
Oh, sorry.
Abby?
I mean, who?
I'm gonna yell, don't get too far away from me. Stay within 30 feet of me.
Look out, Grant. That's a poison.
I don't have to move.
You don't
to
have
roll initiative.
I'm just telling you because you're fast as shit, and I could never catch you if you run away.
Ooh,
No,
Kate,
I'm gonna stand
look
there.
out,
I
Katie! There's a
I cast.
it's a pointy spear.
So I summon. I guess what I'll do is I get 8 of them. So I'm gonna put 3 of them on the one guy who pointed the spear at us, and I'm gonna have
Did
one.
you cast this thing at?
Well, I get 8 of them if they're at a quarter CR or lower, and their giant owls are 1/4 CR. So I get 8 of them, So
Yeah, they're on your initiative, and you're keeping track of that.
that's fine. So they all appear, 3 on the one guy, and then 1 each on each of the other doors, just poof, as close as they can get to him. And can I attack the one guy who we can see?
Yeah, sure.
I'm like,
Do you-
guess we're not friends then, huh? Get 'em, birds! All right, so the owl, let's see. Ooh, they get flyby. Does not provoke attacks.
I
of
was literally
opportunity
about to type that.
Their
They
heads,
can-
their heads
They
are
can
on the
hit and
ceiling.
run.
They can't fly.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're large size.
That's fine. That's fine. They're just in his face, talons. So first one, talon attack. That's a 9
Wait a
to
minute,
hit.
they can't fly?
Not in here. Their heads are at the
That's not
ceiling.
enough room.
Katie, they're dead. Their movement
Okay.
is 5.
Okay. They just gotta be in his face.
Okay.
All right. Second one attacks. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, look out for the talon. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, to be fair,
Oh shit, that's
Even-
a 4d6 damage.
I know.
even the crows in Bloodborne could kick your butt and kill you if you were too stupid to
Yeah.
dodge away from them.
22 slashing damage for the crit.
Okay. And what'd you get on the D100?
Oh shoot, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Where's my T100? There it is. Boom. 52.
Let's see. Ooh, watch out for the staggering blow. Makes you poisoned. Ooh.
Ooh, poisoned him.
And he's like,
And then
it stabbed my pancreas. Ugh. Nasty
the
stuff
third
going
one
into my
on him.
bloodstream. Ugh.
An 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay! 4 points of slashing damage.
Wait, 18?
And the on an 18 to hit, it's 4 points of slashing damage.
He parries it with his shield.
Ooh.
Oh, dickbag.
The other ones are like threateningly looking at the doors that are opening, like whoo, whoo.
Watch out for the door. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, so there's nothing for them to attack yet, I assume. So they're just gonna look threatening.
You're just like attack, and they just like, since they're owls, they don't need to move their bodies. Their heads just turn around 180 to look at you and go, ooh.
Yes. That will be Katie's turn, I think. I think that's. I feel good about that.
That's all you're doing? That's it?
Mm,
Okay, all right. Up next,
that's it.
You
Josul.
can shoot the one that has an owl next to it.
How's that guy looking in the middle of
he's
the
like
room?
a-
Is he pretty okay?
He's not in the middle of the room. You guys are in the middle of the room. He's
Right.
at the door, at a doorway that he
got
just
it.
opened up.
Surrounded
He's like in the
by
door
owls.
frame.
Got it.
And he looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks like a hell of a fighter.
Okay.
Even with this weird
Um,
situation, he has not lost his cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Josul's initial plan because he doesn't know what else is coming into the room. So he's going to do what Josul does best and lie. So
Okay.
Josul is going to
We
say,
come in peace.
No, it's a little
Becoming
bit of a
peace
better lie than that.
immediately after the owl attack.
We come with the book to serve man.
Well, we were coming to inspect this island on behalf of Saltmarsh, but if you wish to stick around for Captain Inekia Sulfocan to come around in the Pale Prow, you can stay here all you wish.
I will roll for that. He might know their names. Who? Who? Quiet.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
The minute someone makes a who noise.
He rolled a nat 1, by the way.
Ah, damn it. That was a really good lie, too.
Make that as
I have it based on an actual fact written on my character sheet that I just pulled the lie from. well,
True fact,
Damn it.
it's a lie.
11 on the deception check if any other people's in any of the other rooms heard me say that.
They're kind of distracted by giant owls. But
I rolled really shitty, of course. Seems to be the fare for the evening.
All right.
I'm switching dice.
So that was your action. Do you do anything else? Because you got a bonus action to move if you really want to do something else. Being the rogue, both of those are things.
Yeah, they are. But at this particular moment, I
You can
think
hide
I'm
behind an owl.
bonus action hide.
Hide
know
behind my feathers, Josul.
Hide
Ooh.
behind the
large
mound of dead
size.
boards.
You can. It's large size. They're fucking ginormous.
Normally, I don't get a chance to hide behind anything since few things are as large as I am, but I'm taking the opportunity to hide behind the even bigger than Josul owl, which may or may not be believable in some people's cases.
I mean, it's an
Let's
owl. They're super
see.
fluffy.
That is a big trout. Ooh.
Well,
Woo.
Josul is definitely into fluffy categories with his love of food.
I don't
so,
think giant owls actually have their own speech, but I'm just giving it to them. It's whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
They
At this
don't, but
point,
they
why not?
understand Elvish.
I was about to say giant eagles have their own language and stuff, but I don't think giant owls do.
I think
I
giant
think
owls,
giant owls are
should
like
definitely.
Wait.
slightly less intelligent than giant
Languages.
eagles.
Giant owl. There is a giant owl
What the
language
hell?
under languages here.
Sweet. They're just going, whoo. You don't understand what they're saying. They're just going, whoo.
Yeah, 15.
It
Stealth.
understands Common, Elvish, and Sylvan. What the fuck?
They're very fayish, but
They're cool as shit. Okay.
Stealth check, 15.
Okay.
I hide behind an owl, aka hide in plain sight.
All right.
Fuck, where did
Bonus
the
action.
soul go? Boost.
Well, he knows you want to hide behind a giant owl, but he doesn't know exactly where behind the giant owl.
I fold reality and space.
Oh, so you're
behind
hiding
them and then hide inside them.
From them, I might still be able
Yeah.
to see you because
Oh, you guys can still see me because you're
On the
where
other
I'm
side of the
hiding.
owl.
Yeah.
You're on this side of the owl where I'm hiding. You can kind of see me. You know, it's a
Axel.
bit difficult with my size to hide all of me.
It sounds like a Shel Silverstein book. On the other side of the owl.
It is Axel's turn.
Oh, Joy. How far away is our friend with the trio of owls on him? and all of our
45
attention?
feet away from the stairs.
45 feet away from the stairs.
Yes.
Outstanding. Well, that case, I think.
Also, he has 3 10 by 10
Those
taking up space owls in the way.
dice are retired to the dice coffin.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, from here, I'm going to go ahead from right here where I'm standing and throw a chromatic orb of lightning at him.
Okay.
But before I do that, while I'm preparing the spell, Corey's going to hop down and, well, his movement's not far enough, so I guess he can't really make it that far. I'm going to move forward 30 feet before I do this, so that I'm 30 feet forward into the room, and then Corey's going to jump down and traverse the rest of the 15 feet and use the 8 action. Give me advantage on those attack rolls. All right. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
A 19 does not hit just because there's so many owls giving him cover.
Fuck me running. Okay. Well, does it hit one of the owls?
No. Because you weren't aiming for the owl.
Damn.
You want to hit one of the
why
owls?
do you want to hit the owls? They're our
I
friends.
didn't want to hit. I just asked if it missed him. What happened?
It
I
missed.
just threw a big fucking ball of lightning in the general vicinity.
Well, it's a roll to hit, so.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. Okay.
It hit the wall nearby, we'll say.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, he ducked behind the owl. Like, you saw his head poke up, and he ducked, and he stuck behind the owl, so it just hits the wall.
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do this round. I'm not going to use that.
Okay, up next is Abbey.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna move up a few feet, at least about 5 or so. And I believe I can get everybody in here. And I'm going to hit all of my friends, Axel, Josul, Sekald, and Kade, with Bless.
Hey.
So all 4 of you get to add a plus 1d4 to all attack rolls, and spell attack rolls, and saving throws.
Neat.
So
Cool.
you get to add that to Ice Knife.
What makes you think I'm? Well, never mind. I probably am.
I'm just saying, it's the only spell I could think of that you have that has a spell attack roll.
Oh, those poor owls.
You
And
have not.
I'm done. I just don't remember what you have.
A lot of
It's
freaking
been 2
spells
weeks.
that have. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I don't know your spell list. I barely know mine.
You wanted to know mine because of the spells you wanted to put on scrolls.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Anyways,
And that's my turn, and I'm gonna crouch behind an owl if I can for cover.
Okay, sure. After Abbey is Sekald.
so we only see the one guy and a shit ton of owls.
Yes. People are starting. We're starting to
Did we
open
hear it?
doors.
Okay, we were hearing the doors open at least.
Literally on the opposite side of this giant ass room, one door was opening because like his door, the spear guy's door, was like in a corner, and like in the opposite corner, there's a door opening. There's another door behind the stairs that's opening. Then on the opposite side of the stairs, behind it, a door is opening, and then a door next to it's opening. So pretty much doors behind you are opening,
Okay.
Ooh.
and to
So-
your left, which is where this guy came from.
So I'm going to stay behind the rest of the party, and I'm just going to hit him with a simple ray of frost until the rest of the combatants get in.
All right.
So, okay, make sure I understand this. I add the D4 to the D20 that I'm rolling, correct?
For bless.
For bless.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's to help with to hit and saving throws, maybe, right?
I got you. I thought does it
Yes,
go to
and saving throws.
okay?
Just to hit, not damage.
23 to hit.
Weaving past the giant owls, you do hit.
Right. And that would be 2d8 since I'm 5th level.
Ooh, subtitles. Watch out, you probably need a sweater for that one. It's a little chilly.
And just you said the D4 doesn't go for damage, correct?
No.
It does not know.
Okay, then 7 damage of frost, and its movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. He's like, no, they got a mage.
The owls didn't give away we had spellcasters?
Who?
Ooh.
Well, you could possibly be a cleric or druid for that one.
Please. I'm a monk.
Wait,
They're
what?
all like, what?
His head's like poking up over their shoulders, by the way.
Just an immediate swarm as soon as he gets the word out. They're just covered by feathers and talons again.
So that's the cult's turn.
That is Skull's turn.
Okay, this guy immediately retreats back. Disengage.
Can I get attacks of opportunity?
Yes. Or no, he's
Yay.
disengaging. So he backs up into the room. And says,
Whoo.
and he's just like, have at the oversized turkeys.
Damn it, I like this guy. Now
And,
I don't wanna
and in
kill
that
him.
opposite corner, this guy goes to open the door and he's like, hey, wait, don't attack. What's going on? Oh, God damn it. As a priest comes out of the room, and he's wearing some weird gold medallion, and he's just like, ah. And he pops out, and one of the doors behind the stairs, a bard comes out with a harp, and he's just like, wow, that's a shit ton of owls. Yeah, this part's a nightmare for me because there's like 5 different NPCs here. Give me just a
Do I
moment.
recognize the holy symbol?
Religion check.
Sure.
As you see, it the symbol is a red skull. It seems like it's in front of a fireball.
Never mind, I know what it is, and I got a 25.
Ouijas.
Oh,
Say ninjas?
Ouijas.
Jas.
Yeah, you remember the,
Magic is the
The-
key to all things, is his dogma. Understanding personal power, security, order, and control over fate with the study of magic. He's lawful evil, sometimes neutral evil. Sometimes lawful neutral. Because alignments.
Cool. Evil cleric! Evil cleric! Evil cleric!
Hey!
I mean, most likely.
I don't know. From my position, you guys seem pretty evil, coming in and attacking us and stuff. No better than the pirates.
Actually, you have your friend with the spear to blame for our hostilities. We were trying to talk before he started threatening us.
He glares over at the guy, and he can't see him because giant owls.
We were attempting to be peaceful before he attacked.
But other doors fly open, and the priest just... I'll say this took his whole action, so he doesn't do anything this turn. Besides closing the door so the owls don't attack him. Coming from one of the other nearby doors.
Stop, Hunter.
He muted.
You're fine.
Oh. A few other, they look like lesser priests or something, come out and they're like, "We'll protect you!" As a sacred flame to the owls. As there's two acolytes.
So does that mean I need to make 2 dexterity saving throws?
Yes, you do.
All right, let's see. All right, first owl, dexterity save,
Mm-hmm.
7.
Fails.
Second owl, dexterity save, natural 1.
Fails. All right.
Well, rip.
The first one takes 6 radiant, and the second one takes 3.
Oh, they're still alive, baby.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Oh no.
Well, they're still alive right
what's,
now.
What's the name of that really loud TV commercial guy? But I'm not done yet.
Billy Mays.
Oh god.
Is that
yes.
Billy Mays?
I think so.
Coming out of another door are other guys. They're wearing chain shirts, shields, and spears, and they're just
Yay!
and they're like, we'll protect you, Ogmund, as they run out of their rooms. Have attacks of opportunity as they go to run to Ogmund's room, which is next door, to attack the 3 owls that are barraging his door.
So how many attacks of opportunity do I get?
1 owl for each of them. Actually, no. There's only, you see, an owl at each door, so that
Yes.
1 owl can attack one of them.
All right, it's going for the first one that runs by. It goes, whoo!
And he goes, ah!
16 to hit.
16, I think, does not. Oh no, it just makes it.
Yes! That is 7 points of slashing damage.
Ah! I'm almost dead.
Whoo!
That is a strong owl.
Or
Best
weak,
spell ever.
weak guys.
Cursed pirate owl.
We're not pirates!
Why do they think we're pirates?
I don't know! I feel like we might have misjudged here.
I
The
mean,
spear guy started it.
Axel
Was it
Yeah,
the
I
head?
agree.
I knew
Is
it.
it
They
that?
are pirates. I knew it.
What?
No.
Only a pirate would say they're not a pirate.
I mean, come on, guys. Axel does look a little shady here.
Do you even understand this? Never mind.
Okay, let's
Are you
see.
just saying that because Axel's standing under a giant hat?
I'm gonna see if I have everybody now. I don't think I do yet. Give me that.
Oh my god, there's more? What's going on?
Yeah.
Hilarity ensues.
This is like the comedy trope of the comedy trope combat.
A relatively normal looking dude, but his clothes look worn, like he's hasn't been able to wash them or anything in a while. Opens his door, sees the situation, and just 180s and shuts the door. And you hear something moving against the door. Maybe a chair or two.
Bracing the door.
Oh my god. And then another door opens up, and these more heavily armored dudes show up. More armored than the ones that just ran up. I have like 50 tabs open, by the way.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
You hear from the priest.
Attack of the 27 NPCs.
Yeah.
You hear from
I
the
think we need more owls.
You hear from the priest. I knew we should have talked this out, but it's too late for that now.
Why?
As 3 guys in splint mail pop out, and they're like, just like, we'll show these owls who's boss. And they just like, each one of them runs up to an owl each, and they get 2 attacks each with their longswords. Because, yeah, boy. Oh,
Are
no,
they running up to the owls that already got hit?
No.
Okay.
What really sucks is they have a long sword in one hand and they have a short sword in their other hand. So instead of 2 attacks, they get 2 attacks with their long sword and then 1 attack with their short sword.
Sneaky.
So, hooray for me. I gotta roll all these. 11.
Miss.
11.
Miss.
12.
Hit.
Okay, that owl gets hit by the short sword for a whopping 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Split male guy number 2. Here we go. Nat 20.
Hits.
18.
Hits.
And a 10, which will miss. So,
Miss.
hooray. Of course, max damage.
Of course. And does killing the owl open like a rift to the abyss or some bullshit?
Better not. I got enough stuff to take care of.
Find out.
So that owl takes 15 slashing damage from the crit. It's not including the other
Okay.
attack. Is it still
It's
up?
not dead yet.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Now roll what the crit does. 68. Has disadvantage on saving throws to the end of this guy's next turn.
Okay.
And his second attack that actually hit, 11 slashing.
Poof! That owl vanishes.
Okay, split male guy number 3 actually runs up to you and attacks you.
Me?
Yes.
What? Does he at least run past an owl?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna
It's-
slash at him.
It's kind of impossible for him not to at this point.
It gets a 22 to hit him.
It hits.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
17. Oh wait, Katie has to see. Yeah, that'll hit Katie.
Okay. That's the first attack of 3. 13
no.
Misses.
and lower. So you take
Okay.
almost max damage. So 10 slashing.
Okay. I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw to see if I lose my spell.
That's why he attacked you.
How did he know?
she
How did he
cast
know
it?
I cast it?
I mean,
I
They
was
were
bragging.
opening
I
the-
was bragging.
They were opening the doors and you were bragging about it.
All right, so
And you guys are
I
in the
need
middle of the
a
room with no
10.
cover.
Oh, all the owls disappear.
no!
Yay!
Oh no!
This is
Fuck, that
Ogmont,
means that. Oh
spear
no!
guy.
That sucks.
rolled a
That means
6.
that none of us have cover anymore.
Nope, I rolled a 6.
Hey, Josul, it's your turn.
Katie looks at him. Katie looks at him and goes, "You sent away my owl friends. I'm gonna knock you unconscious."
Actually, no, what am I saying? Sorry, I just skipped a bunch of people. Sorry, Josul. Hey, guess what? It is your turn, Katie.
On a deck you in the schnoz.
Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong initiatives. Crap, I was looking at the last session's initiatives.
I was
Uh-oh.
gonna say, I
Yeah.
thought Katie went, and then it was bad guys.
Actually,
then
no,
with
it
Josul.
is actually, coincidentally enough, still Katie next. Because she's first.
Oh.
They were last.
They go at above a 22.
No, they go last. They got below everybody else.
Oh, okay, okay,
Literally everybody
right.
just went before them.
Hmm.
okay.
So, Katie is going to unload on this guy for hurting her owl friends. Attack number 1. A dirty 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, I'm going to roll some damage. That's going to be, 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. This is
Stunning strike.
fun fact. This is what I feared with the Lizard Folk area. Con save.
Alerting fucking everyone
save.
in the world that we're here.
Got a nat 1, so he's stunned.
I'm
I
really
have
glad we
advantage.
took a long rest before this.
Next attack with advantage. Oh, and I get a D4 that I didn't add on the last one. Here we go. Boom. Ooh, well, that's 25 to hit him.
25 hits.
Boom. 8 more points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Bonus action. I'm gonna flurry of blows and hit him 2 more times. And I still have advantage because he's still stunned.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
He's pulling the anime like
27.
Yeah, you hit.
6 more points of bludgeoning damage. And my last strike, here we go. That's 27 to hit. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's still looking fairly decent. You've beat him. He's got a black eye, but he's definitely still standing.
Yeah, he's like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Canary's flying
that's
around
my
the head.
turn.
Okay, up next after Katie is Josul.
Okay.
So to give you an idea, I'm just going to say what they are because there's just so much stuff in here. There are 2 acolytes, a priest, a gladiator, 2 cultists, 2 guards, and 3 veterans in here.
That's a lot.
Why does it sound like a setup for a really, really long joke?
Because that's what this
Because
session
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, and
For what
a
it's
bard.
worth, you have an ally within 5 feet of at least one of these jokers.
And a bard who did not do anything.
Because you forgot about them.
Well, yeah, and he was also just like, wow, that's a shit ton of owls. And he just sat back.
That's valid.
So you're right next to the gladiator. The guy
That's the guy that ran up with splint mail?
That's the dude with the spears that got the 3 owls on him. The one that initiated everything.
Also, Corey is on him too. So you have it out.
Yeah, but that guy's untouched, right?
No, he has definitely been.
He got messed up by owls, I think.
Oh.
He got crit by one, didn't he?
Maybe?
Yeah, I know he parried one of their talons. Anyway.
Yeah.
Would Corey Bird give advantage or give sneak attack?
Your bless gives me a bonus to...
It's just a hit. It doesn't grant sneak attack. It's just 1d4 plus whatever your d20 is.
You would have had an ally within 5 feet, but they all got unconcentrated.
No, Corey is in melee range with him too because he's doing the 8 action for me too when I go to hit him. That's what he did last round.
You didn't move up to the spear guy, did you?
I moved up 30 feet, and then I had him move up to the rest of the distance to get in his face, and then he used the 8 action for me, and I got advantage on my attack roll. Still missed.
I think last time Axel's turn was up. Spear guy was the only guy in the room.
Well, you got assist, so I guess advantage. As the bird tries to distract him for you, Josul.
Okay. I just kind of reiterate out loud, this could still end peacefully if everyone just drops their weapons. I have advantage?
Yeah, because of the bird. The bird is small enough it can fly in here. Just large owls, not so much.
Does a 10 hit the guy with the spear?
No.
You have advantage?
Yeah.
And
9
the
and 10.
D4.
Let me roll the D4.
Okay, you rolled a 9 and a 10 on the dice.
Cool. 11.
Wait, did you roll
Add
9
your
and 10?
Proficiency modifier.
I am.
Wait, so you rolled like a 1 and a 2?
I rolled
2 and
a
a 3?
4 and a 5.
Oof.
With my to hit, that is 9 and a 10. And with your D4 is 10 and 11.
Okay. Alright. Yep.
Yeah, that, no dice.
Okay. Miss with my Ray of Frost. Good thing it was a cantrip.
Alright, Axel.
I guess there's nothing really for it except to stride up to this guy and try and wallop him with my maul.
Okay.
Mess him up. Yeah, D4.
Okay, and I'm going to use that advantage.
You have enough movement, but you move around because one of the other guys want to go up and help him with the owls.
Corey can't help you on your turn
Okay.
He only gets one action a turn,
Mm-hmm.
and he already helped Josul.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I miss. But I'm going to action surge and roll it again. Okay, so that's going to be much better. It's going to be 24. Yeah, 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Cool, and I'm going to burn a smite. So that's 2d8 radiant and 2d6 sludge. Ooh, I lost my whole thing there. Okay, so 11 bludgeoning and 8 and 5, 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Not bloodied yet. Not even close. This guy's tough.
Ooh, wee.
He's like the
Okay.
big boss.
Great.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay. So he's just like, I knew it. And they're like, big boss, we'll help you.
Aha. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's my turn.
So, okay, after Josul, after Axel, is Abbey.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna run up to Josul because this is a big room, and it would benefit us both to be faster. And I'm gonna cast Long Strider on both of us.
Yay! I can move at a normal pace.
You are now as fast as a halfling, and I am now as fast as a slightly faster halfling. No, a slightly faster human, because my speed is 35 now. I'm like a level 2 monk.
Yeah, you are.
And that's my stuff. I don't have anything I can do as a bonus action, really. I'm gonna move away so that we're not all clumped up, because I feel like that's a bad idea, because I feel certain there's some magic users in this crowd. I know there's at least one cleric.
Yeah, and of course
True.
there are a bunch of spellcasters.
Of course.
To add to my fun.
Huh.
So that's Abby's turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, after Abbey is Sekald.
So, who all's around the big bad?
Josul, Axel, and I guess Abbey.
I thought Abby.
I ray of frosted.
Abby moved away.
Oh,
And Corey.
then
Yeah. I backed up a little bit.
Axel.
So it's just the big bad and our allies, or my allies.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the big bad, a priest, 2 acolytes, 2 cultists, 2 guards, 3
I think
veterans.
he's asking how many are close together
Yes.
so that he can catch them in an AoE.
I think we're looking at a ice knife situation.
2 of the guards are close to each other.
But
so,
how close?
so are the 2 acolytes.
Who's close to the big bad?
I don't think he has any allies
Axel.
near him. He's
Is
just
the-
got our boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm,
Is there somebody else that he could target that would have an AoE neighbor? Like the priest, maybe?
Well, 2 of the guards.
The priest is
guards.
about
I think
45 feet away from the foot of the stairs. If you're still in the center of the
no
room.
doubt.
So the acolytes are together, the spellcasters.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let me double check one thing. So what's the orientation here? Are they shoulder to shoulder? Am I looking at one over the other?
Those 2
one's
are shoulder to shoulder. They're actually back to back because they were both casting Sacred Flame on owls nearby. They're within 5 feet of each other. They are now in a line. And actually, they're within 5 feet of each other, and lines are usually not 5 feet wide. So
That's actually that was what I was about to ask. But how far away are they from the 2 guards?
let me check on the little map here.
Okay.
By little, I mean big map. They are actually within 10 feet of them. Pretty close.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so not doing Ice Knife, to the surprise of many, I'm sure.
Actually,
What-
yes.
But what I am going to do is cast a lovely little tidal wave and catch all 4 of them in a
Ooh.
30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall wave of water.
The guy with the harp is like, I don't think so, as he casts Counterspell.
Oh, what a dick
Are
nugget.
you shitting me?
Damn.
And that wastes my spell.
Fucking bards.
Bling!
Wait, I thought to be able to use Counterspell, you had to have that very same spell prepared.
No, that's the way it used to be.
Ah.
In 5e, if you have counterspell prepared, you can counter anything. However, if you knew counterspell and also had it prepared, you could counter his counterspell.
The bard says, nice try, Nemo.
Fucking lore bards, man, they suck, don't they?
Yeah.
Says the lore bard of all lore bards.
You can't help but notice that this bard has luscious, beautiful red hair. He's a guy. but
Flashbacks.
He's got, like,
I'm having flashbacks.
I don't know what you're talking about. So,
Flashbacks.
that's Sekald's turn, I assume, because that was your action.
That pisses me off, but yeah.
Okay, on their turn, the bard looks at you, Sekald. And you need to make a wisdom saving throw to that comment he just gave you.
Fucking fish is mocking you.
Wow.
So that I do get the D4 plus, right?
It is a saving throw, so yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. So that makes it 26 saving throw.
Okay, you are viciously mocked, but there is no repercussions on your end.
Lovely.
And as his bonus action, he looks over to Axel, and
Yes.
he's like, I bet that guy couldn't get over here and smack me, as I need a Christmas saving throw from you.
Oh, he played the wrong game with me. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
That's the bard.
That's the bard, everybody.
Now-
0 week.
Spear guy's on you, and he's like, oh, it's on. So, first thing is, he says, say hi to shield for me, as he attempts to shield bash you.
Hail Hydra.
Ooh, good joke.
And he got an 8, so that definitely did not hit. But then he jabs at you twice with his spear. Ooh, and at 18, he's definitely going to hit with all the bonuses. And a 23 would also hit. And luckily, he's one-handing his spear. So that means
As
you
you do.
will only take... Oh my god. Okay. You only take 30 damage. 30 piercing damage.
And you said that was on me?
You're the one right there.
You have 15 temporary hit points, though, so those are gone.
Yeah, they sure are.
That one guy that got stabbed by Talon, that was running over to help him anyway, limps over and goes to attack you. He misses for sure. One of the other guards would go after Josul, just because Josul's kind of close. And then nat 20, of course. Of course.
Cool.
Okay.
Telling me what horrific thing happens. One can only hope it's damage quadruples.
You are pushed back 5 feet and fell prone as you take a whopping 9 piercing damage from the crit.
Okay. He hits me. It seems like a critical blow. I look unaffected. Temporary hit points.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
I love temp HP.
I look completely unaffected.
Well, oh well, says the priest as he just waves his hand and he casts Spirit Guardians as a bunch of radiant-looking, flaming skulls appear.
Jesus Christ!
Somebody kill the bard, please.
Somebody kill.
No,
the
this is a
fucking
completely different
priest.
guy.
No, I know. I just want somebody to kill the bard so I can do something.
Where's it called?
Let me just double check what Spirit Guardians does.
It's
Fucks your
TPK.
day up.
It's
It's
a
not a
TPK.
TPK.
No one's.
I mean,
just
it
hurts.
depends.
Keep in mind, no one's
Let me
around.
just remind you, the thing that ended the Strahd campaign that we ran was that spell.
Well,
Yeah, if you upcast it. The thing is, it's only within 15 feet of him, so as long as we can pelt his ass from far away, we're fine.
I got it.
He casts a spell, sighs, and goes back in the room and closes the door.
Abbey doesn't do that. She's much too polite for that. Cat, on the other hand, is an asshole.
Does that provoke an opportunity attack from him retreating? Is there anybody in melee range of him?
if you're
I don't
within-
think anyone was next.
I
to
think
No
the
one
close-
is close to him.
Yeah, he's on the opposite side of the room.
Mm.
It's also why he didn't cast any spells at you guys. Kind of out of range. But he cannot use his action to close the door, so he just moves back in that room. With a wall of floating Ouija skulls floating
Cool.
there.
Cool.
Then the two acolytes, seeing that you are a cleric, Abbey,
What?
because you cast Bless, and they know that spell.
What?
And they're like, oh yeah? Well, I can do that better than you. See? And they go to cast Bless on the dude with the spear. And then the other one casts Bless on one of the guards with the spear. See? Yeah, we're good, right? Yeah.
Yep, nailed it.
We just
The best.
We just is awesome. Yeah, and they do like chest bumps and
you hear Katie go, I miss my owls.
Coming them back.
I can't.
She
Oh,
only
you-
do it once a day.
Ah, I got you.
actually wait, no, the one blesses him and the other one casts Cure Wounds. That'd make more sense.
What a dick.
Hey!
Okay, he heals a little bit.
Hang on. If they want to cast Cure Wounds, their asses have to get right next to Axel, because that's a touch spell.
Yep.
They would risk it. You have an opportunity attack.
Well, they don't have to move away from him. They just have to get up close to him.
Yeah, but they would have to move through.
Yeah, they'd
Axel.
have to get... Either way, it puts them right next to Axel's big-ass sword, so I'm happy.
Hammer time.
I'll show you how awesome Ouija is. Must
Nat
Oh, that's right, you have a
20!
mul-
must heal. No.
Nat 20!
Ouija why?
Womp!
D100.
Getting it. Hold on.
If you insta-kill an acolyte, the spell doesn't go off, right?
Oh no, it was because he was moving up to him. He didn't get to go up to him to touch.
91.
Or
Holy fuck! He's chunky salsa.
How much damage do you do?
Well, let me throw that beautiful bean footage. 5, 8, 14, 18, plus 4, so 22 bludgeoning, and I think I want to save my last smite, so that's all I'm going to do for that hit.
That's a good idea because with a total of 9 hit points, you uppercut him, and his body is a bloody pulp and sticks to the ceiling. And with your crit, you as a bonus action, or not as a bonus action, but you can make a follow-up attack.
Yay! I'm going to go ahead and
Oh.
take... What's the other friend doing? Is he the other one that tried to get in there? And
Yeah, but
cast a
he's not
spell?
close enough to you. You would be able to attack the big bad guy with
You
the
can
spear,
hit Spear Guy.
Okay, cool. Does a dirty 20 hit him?
I mean,
though. Yes.
Cool.
hell yeah. Use a reaction to get 2 extra attacks? Fuck yeah.
Okay, 13 damage, and I'm going to burn my last smite.
Okay.
So 7 and 4, 11 radiant.
That priest was going to heal that acolyte, by the way.
Oh,
There's no way in
Well.
hell he can bring him back from the dead, though, with that.
Whoops. So yeah, there you go.
You hear from somewhere, fatality. Because that was triple his total health in one
Holy
strike.
shit!
Yikes.
So yeah,
No heals for you.
it's still my turn. Let's see. The guy's like, "Don't come in. I'm changing." From the one room.
Wait, which guy?
The one that like opened the door in 180 and blocked the
The
door.
one who looked like a normal dude?
Or he
Yeah.
noped out.
Yeah. Gladiator already went, I think. Didn't he? Yeah, he tried to shield bash you and stuff. Guards went. I think that's everybody. Yep. No, wait. I forgot the splint mail guys.
One of them can't do anything because he's stunned till the end of my turn.
Hmm. And the other two come to help as they attack you, Katie.
No.
Oh,
Actually, one comes up to help, and the other one goes towards Axel, but can't attack this turn because you have to.
does he go by me so I can at least kick him as he goes by?
Not even close.
Oh, that's disappointing.
All right.
The other one, yikes.
22,
That'll hit.
14,
That'll miss.
and 13 will also miss. So
Yes.
you take 6 slashing damage from that guy.
I'm not done with your friend yet, but when I am.
It is your turn, as I'm finally
good.
done with my turn.
Well, I'm gonna attack the one that I have advantage on, who's stunned. So I just look at the one that just hit me, and I'm like, all right, 19 to hit with the first attack,
Yep, he hit.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Let me check his health. Okay,
Excuse me.
he's definitely still up.
Hey, Cat,
Okay,
Yeah.
second attack.
message real quick.
18 to hit with the second attack.
You hit.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, he's looking bloodied now.
Ugh, bonus action, flurry of blows. I might be in trouble over here. All right. 16 to hit.
Just misses.
You still have that D4, or you used
Oh,
that blast already?
I used that. Critical hit, 20.
Hey, roll D100.
All right. 43.
He's not only stunned, but now he is deafened.
Cool.
You boxed his
14 points
ears.
of bludgeoning damage.
How much was that?
14.
How do you end him?
Wait, what?
You
I did what?
You just ended the stunned guy.
You see this wispy smoke come out, and Katie breathes it in. I'm gonna get 7 temporary hit points from that.
Nice.
The other one says, "Long death."
I look at him, cock an eyebrow.
And he looks scared. That your turn?
We just
Is this-
kind of stare at one another. Done.
That's the forbidden technique on Death Mountain. I don't know. I'm just like anime like exposition. Oh, it's the technique. They have to whip their back with whips made of barbed with dragon scales up on the Death Mountain.
The fuck are they into?
We just.
Long death.
That's God.
One fights with their spirit, but they can also use other people's spirits to their benefit.
Is
As-
he just expositioning in the middle of combat?
Yeah, and his
Yep. Yep.
eyes just turned
Yes.
super anime. And he's
Yes,
got
he
like the
is.
DBZ eyes.
Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure. Making sure.
And it like cuts to like a little scene of like KD training. Anyway, so or a silhouette of like some humanoid training in like a fairly evil-looking monk academy monastery.
Ooh.
When I say fairly evil, I mean there's like a little bit of skull motifs. Anyway, That's Katie's turn, right? I will take that as a yes. So, Josul, you are next.
Yes, Katie is done.
Okay. Josul pulls out his marrow spear, and he says to the guy standing over him, "Last chance to surrender, and then this gets ugly." And I use I guess I disengage to stand up.
No, when
So
you
I
stand
don't
up, when you stand up, you do not provoke.
Okay.
I only
You
learned
just use
that.
half your movement.
I only learned that after
Yes.
multiple reminders.
Got it. Okay. Well, it'll probably take me 5 times as many of that to remember.
It's just automatically half your speed is gone, half your move is gone for the
Nice
turn.
background. Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
That's fine. Move action to stand up because I'm not attacking from prone.
Do you take the dodge action or?
Mm,
You have a crossbow, right?
I have a marrow spear, a very wicked-looking
You
marrow
could
spear.
chuck it at like say the big guy that Axel's on.
Axel's kind of in the way.
I'm not gonna make a move yet. I stand up and that's what I say, and I kind of give them a chance to surrender. And I'm just like, drop your weapons now, and we can negotiate this peacefully. No
If
one
you're not
else
home-
needs to die or be hurt today.
Give me
If you're
a persuasion or intimidation check, depending on how you want to emphasize
It is
that.
persuasion because that is what I do. 19. Wait, I can add a D4 to that, right?
No, that is not a saving throw,
Damn it.
unfortunately. That's a skill check. And he's rolling a morale check. And he seems to lower his stance a bit. So that is Josul's turn. After Josul's Axel.
I am going to go ahead and, verse from right where I'm standing, I'm going to huck my maul at the priest.
What's the range?
Let's see. It is 2060.
He is too far away.
He's more than 60 feet away from
He's
me.
the opposite side of this really, really long room. He's
Not
about
to
80 feet
mention,
away.
then you're without a weapon, and there's a guy right in your face.
That's my bonus
He
action.
ducked inside the doorway, Jesse, after I cast that spell.
Ah, all right. Well, then fuck that. Never mind. I'll just go ahead and swap this guy again. And I assume Corey can take his assist action again.
Yes, he can.
Okay, great. I'm going to need it with that roll. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, great. All right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14.
Okay.
14 bludgeoning damage this time.
You knock out a tooth.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. And I guess that's all I've got.
All right. After Axel is none other than Sekald. Actually, Abbey. Sorry, Sekald.
You're fine.
So first off, I'm gonna use spiritual weapon as my bonus action, and I'm gonna try and thwack the big guy with it.
All right. What's the range of that?
It's 60 feet.
Okay.
If I have to, I'll get closer to him.
I would say you move just so you can see him.
That's really good. That's 24 to hit.
That hits. What does your sacred weapon look like? Or your spiritual weapon? A catapult? A giant slingshot?
It's a giant frying pan.
Okay.
And I rolled max damage, so he takes 11 points of force damage.
I like
Ouch.
the black flower looking.
Yeah, he's-
And then as my action,
He looks really hurt.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame the same guy, and he does not benefit from the cover of Axel because Sacred Flame ignores cover. He needs a dex save.
Hmm
Oh,
With a nat 3, there is no way he's making that.
Oh, 7 radiant damage.
Okay, Axel, he looks really like he's pretty much on one knee.
Nice. I'm going to stare down and grin at him.
He looks up at you angrily.
You could surrender.
His face is singed a bit from the radiant. Clearly missing a tooth as he's bleeding through his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You think you
I
might have
mean-
fractured his jawbone?
It did not have to be this way. And he's just gonna heft them all one more time, just
I
kind
did
of
make it
reflectively.
19 when I said that out loud to everyone.
Did make what 19? What?
On
His
my
persuasion roll.
Wait, did
It's trying to-
Sekald go?
No, it's the Colt's turn now. Though.
Sekald hasn't yet, no.
I was just waiting for everybody to finish up.
Mhm.
So, I want to move out of the range of the bard. And by that, I mean I want to be at least 70 feet away from him. Is that possible?
Let's see here. You came out there. It is not possible, but you can use the stairs as cover, as in he can't see you.
So if he can't see me, I can't be counterspelled.
That is correct.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and blow my other third level spell slot, and after diving behind some cover, I'm going to use Tidal Wave again and smack everybody except our allies, because I can mold it around them.
Okay.
Is it a evocation spell?
It is.
Indeed.
I
No,
believe it's
I'm
not.
sorry. It is conjure. I am
Really?
so sorry.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Because you're summoning water.
Yeah, I'm summoning water.
Abbey and Josul. Gonna need checks on that.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Can
What
I
do
not
I do?
Can I not retcon it?
I mean, if you would, I mean,
You would know in character, so you can retcon it if you want.
Yeah, crap. 1 second to check something else. I'm sorry.
you're fine.
Was not prepared for that. I thought I only took evocation spells.
That hit Abbey and Josul, but that would also hit 2 acolytes, and 2 guards, and 2 of the guys in split mail.
Abby, you're the last person who should be telling me to do this crap.
It's fine. I'm great at dexterity saving throws.
Says the cleric with absolutely no dexterity.
With a -1
Yeah,
dex.
yeah.
Okay. How let me ask this one question.
Says the cleric who this morning tripped over her own shoelace 4 times trying to tie her boots.
Just
You're like,
one,
yeah, that probably
Yes,
happens.
yes, Sekald?
just one question and I'll make my decision. How closely grouped are all of the enemies? How close are they together? Like from the farthest left to the farthest right?
It's complex to say at least. I'm just saying you would hit 6 enemies if you angled it just right, but you would get Josul and Abbey in there as well.
The question goes to a different spell. Are they within
What
20
spell?
feet of a center point?
A radius?
A
20 foot
radius, yes.
Stop.
So I guess
3 of them are. Actually, no, you could get 4 of them in there, but is this one you could shape?
Yes.
Okay, you could hit 4.
20 foot
targets.
radius means a 40-foot diameter, correct?
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
wait. Yeah. Give me just a sec.
Copy. I'm waiting.
How many allies
Just
can
make
you
it count.
How many allies can you sculpt her in?
It's 1 plus his spell level, I think.
I thought it was his intelligence modifier.
Can jump over there. I'm back on that screen. Give me just a second.
So it's actually really big.
Scope spells. Choose a number of creatures equal to 1 plus the spell level.
So that would be 4, which since there's only 2 within that frame, that means I would
That's
be able to
actually big enough that you would hit everybody on that half of this giant room, except for Axel and the spear guy.
hit. Okay, so I could sculpt it around our allies and just hit all of them with it instead.
Yeah, and the bard would be in it.
Oh,
Lovely. In that case,
go for the bard.
yes, I shall take the second of the 2 choices and cast your wonderful sphere of water pressure.
Oh shit, the thing's massive.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a fireball size.
It's
Yes, it
40. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
so it's
I was
Fireball.
not picturing that.
Yeah.
It's
20 foot
Fireball
radius.
is too.
it's supposed to be the water equivalent of Fireball, but I wanted to make it so it wasn't just damage.
So everybody needs a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
66.
What's your spell save?
15.
Okay. Split mail guy passes.
Alright, cool. No, well,
Other split mail guy does not
Half
pass.
damage.
yeah.
Other split mail guy does not pass. This guy does not pass. He will not pass. Let's see.
Thou
Other one
shalt
makes
not
it.
pass.
Other one makes it on the dice. The bard got a nat 18. Okay.
Alright,
What's your damage?
so let's see here.
As you catch.
Okay, I got a 22 on damage.
Okay, you caught 8 guys in this, by the way.
Thank
Nice. Nice.
you.
So the acolytes and the guards immediately get crushed and die, because that was definitely enough to not kill both groups easily. Especially since the acolyte only had 9 hit points.
Even if they pass, they're still dead.
Yeah.
And
The guards you killed, 2 of the 3 split mail guys do not move, but one of them does get pulled into the center.
I was about to say, yeah, anybody that didn't pass and is still alive is pulled to the center until the beginning of my next turn.
Mm-hmm. And the bard unfortunately passed, so he takes half.
No, dickbag.
Well, I can still cast if I'm behind the stairs. I'll take it. I will gladly take it.
Okay, they're next. Let's see what Bard's gonna do. You know what? Yeah, he'll do that. He doesn't need to see you for this one.
Oh no.
You just gotta make sure. I love running multiple different spellcasters with different.
It's the best, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Sucks.
Oh yeah, it's great. Both Abbey and Sekald, because Abbey would definitely be in this.
Rude.
Need a con save.
Con do, sir.
As
Is
there's
this
a
poison?
sudden loud ringing noise that is painfully intense, and it erupts between both of you.
Oh, dick nugget.
The ground cracks and shatters everywhere.
It's shattered.
Yeah.
11.
What did Sekald get?
Con 18, dirty 20. Thank you for the bless.
Okay,
Oh
Sekald,
shit! I'm
Sekald-
not blessed. Never mind.
Sekald passes, and Abbey does not. So it is 15 thunder damage.
Oh, cool. That's exactly how many temporary hit points I have.
And Sekald takes 7 of that.
7, copy that.
Let's see if anything else happens. The table is completely destroyed, along with all the tokens and cards. And Ogmond is just like, hey! That was my only deck of cards. Yeah, that's everything for that spell. So that's Bardman's turn.
Lord man. Sorry.
Fuck. Bless drops.
Priest peeks his head out the door.
Everything else, though, is still up. Longstrider and Spiritual Weapon, though, are not concentration, so those 2 are still up.
Cool. Love looking up spells. Let's see. I'm just looking at the range. Oh yeah, it's definitely within range. Your sphere of water pressure is cast at 3rd level, correct?
It's the only level it can start at, yes.
Okay, the priest pops out and casts Dispel Magic on your sphere. So the guy is no longer restrained in the bubble.
What a dick.
Kind of a waste of a Dispel, because it was going to be gone pretty soon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe he didn't know.
that split mail guy and the other split, yeah, he will now that he's free will immediately run up and attack Sekald, of course.
Run up and attack me?
Yes.
Are they close enough?
He takes his full move too.
Does he cross anyone's path on the way?
Abbey's if she wants.
Gosh. Yes, I will take a swing at him with my weapon that I've never used in my life. I have a mace that I've never ever used.
He's never swung him. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 16.
16 does not hit through his armor.
Ah.
As he runs up with his dual-wield
He just
long
runs up
sword.
and Abby's like, wait, what? And tries to hit him and the knee and just pings off. Ah!
So,
Shit.
possible shield moment then.
He comes up with his long sword and short sword dual wield, and
Oh, no.
flurry of blades at
Oh, lovely.
you. 20.
Yeah, Jeanette.
Oof.
A 20, I assume hits.
Yeah, 20 hits.
18.
Does not hit with shield.
Okay, and another dirty 20.
So 2 of them hit.
So you blocked one of them.
It's still worth it.
Yeah, it would have been 3.
Oh, ouch. You
don't
take
like that.
18 damage from those attacks.
Yeah.
That's a
doesn't-
combination of slashing and piercing, non-magical.
That's fine. Ow.
Abbey.
Yeah, hi.
No, it's not your turn.
Oh, fuck.
Another split mail guy runs up and attacks you.
Yeah, no.
With a flurry of blades, 22 to hit. A
Um,
nat 19, luckily he's not a champion fighter.
misses, because the first one misses because I cast shield.
Okay.
Second one misses as well because my AC is 25 with shield.
Oh, jeez. Okay, he would have to crit, so
Nice.
he misses with everything. Third split mail guy who's really hurt is next to Kade.
I just look at him and go, you really don't want to.
And he drops his swords and puts his hands up.
Oh, shit.
That's what
My
I thought.
offer stands. Anyone who surrenders.
And Ogmund is just like, coward! Oh, the guy that was going to surrender to you just all got crushed by the water sphere.
Oh.
Okay.
Rip.
Sorry, wasn't taking chances.
Eh, he could have yelled, "I surrender" before, but he didn't.
Very much so.
Let's see.
I mean, I don't think that Sekald was really taking count of who was surrendered or not.
No,
Big
not
big
with
bad,
that.
big bad with a shield. And Axel. Nat 20 with the shield. I'm gonna need a strength saving throw.
Mm.
As he hits you in the face with the shield.
Well, that's just fine because of 27 strength check.
Okay, you are not knocked prone,
Damn Skippy.
but we'll see what he gets
So
with
your
his crit.
face absorbs all of that.
The crit might still knock you prone, though.
His smile might be a little flatter.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of your next turn. Due to his crit. I'll say it kind of disoriented you a bit.
Rings my bell a little bit. Okay.
Seeing that worked really well, he does a second jab with the shield. That one will miss with a 12, though. And then his last
Yes.
attack will be a spear. With a nat 2, no way.
No way.
Okay. That's their turn. Katie.
How far am I from the guy shield bashing Axel?
About 30 feet.
Outstanding.
Actually, 35, but it doesn't matter, you're a monk.
Yeah, so I am going to pat the one on the head that dropped his things and say, we can be friends.
He whimpers.
I'll be right back.
And you think he soiled himself.
I run. I just basically spin and run at the guy with the shield, and am just full out like gonna punch him in the face when I get to him.
Katie doesn't see
Oh.
this because you're focused, because you're
I
doing
was
that.
hoping on a drop kick.
But Abbey and Josul, well, everybody else, I guess, besides Axel and Katie, sees the guy like feel himself over, like his chest. He's like, okay, I still have my soul.
Yeah, so Katie runs and like as she gets up, like she leaps up and is coming down with a fist to punch this guy in the face. So
Uh-huh.
first attack is what is my attack bonus? An 18 to hit?
You would have hit, but he parries your fist. He uses the
Fucking
spear
Alright,
to parry it.
So as he parries it, I'm gonna come around with a foot and like do a roundhouse kick and try to kick him.
Yeah,
My
he's
second attack.
he's really hurt.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. So that's gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Stunning strike.
Con
Yeah.
save.
Con save.
19 will pass.
Okay, that'll pass. All right. So, how's he looking?
Really hurt as more teeth fall out.
All right. Katie's gonna bonus action. I'm gonna use my last key point to flurry of blows. I get 2 more attacks.
Also, you definitely broke his nose.
I'm okay with that. All right. So first flurry blows attack. Oh, natural 1.
Gotta roll that
Damn
D100.
it. I know. All right, here we go. D100. Oh, a 5%. Scott.
Oh no. Oh no, 5% is really bad.
No,
Really low.
the higher it is, the more extreme it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
For both the
that's
fails
right,
and
okay.
crits. Yeah, I'm gonna say nothing happens. It says you drop your weapon or spellcasting focus and it gets stuck deep in the ground.
Hi, babies. I got my fingers still here. I'm gonna punch him again. Second attack.
Okay.
Natural 20. The highs and lows of this game are so good. Percentage dice, a 38% on the dice.
You punch him in his other eye that was not black-eyed, but now it is because he's blinded.
Sweet. And he takes
As he's like
11 points of bludgeoning damage. Bam!
Yeah. His face is just black and blue. It's just yeah.
Looking like Rocky at the end of Rocky.
He's still
Yes.
up though?
But he is still up.
God damn.
I
And
just
his
looked
feet.
at Axel.
You see his stance because you pay attention to that pretty well, being a monk and all. His footwork, his feet are still planted firmly in the ground. He looks very disoriented, but you can tell he is definitely someone who knows his way in combat.
I just look at Axel and I'm like, please.
And I will oblige.
Josul's next though.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm
And
going
he
to use
could
Corey
sneak
to
attack
aid.
because there are 2 people. It's not your turn. It's Josul's turn.
Oh. Well, why did she hand me off like that? Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, because we're
She's
standing next
setting
to
it
him.
up for, because Josel's not going to try and throw a marrow spear between you. And the
Oh,
guy that was
okay.
going to surrender to him is now looking at his insides with his face. So,
Within range of your movement, Josul, is a dude with split mail and the spear guy.
how far is the priest from me?
There's a guy that just tried to stab me, isn't there?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the split mail guy I'm talking about. The
can sneak
priest
attack
guy. The priest guy is about 70 feet away from where you're at.
Yeah, he's
He's on the
away,
opposite
so
side
we-
of this giant room.
Okay. Mm.
Also,
Okay.
there's still floating spear guardians around him.
I'm not really worried about that. Okay, yeah, I move over to the splint mail guy that's near Abbey and flank him.
Okay. You would get sneak attack because Abby's nearby.
Yep. Oh, thank you for advantage.
It's not advantage. It's just
Oh, it's
sneak
not
attack.
advantage. It's
No.
just sneak attack. Well, that sucks. I wanted advantage. It's the only way I can hit him. Nah, it's a miss then.
I'll take your word on it. He is heavily armored.
You need new dice, man.
Now-
I've gone through 5 sets of dice this evening. None of them can hit anyone.
Axel, it is now your turn.
You're not throwing them hard enough.
All right. That's going to miss.
Oh, okay.
I'm not kidding. I
I'll-
busted out the Avernus dice. That's how far I've gone to.
Wait, you got the
These
Avernus
dice are-
dice?
Yeah.
Sweet. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
then
Using the Avernus dice.
only one attack, Axel. I just want to confirm. I know you're like you got like a little tornado going around your room right now. I'll just say it's. I'm pretty sure you only have one attack, so it's Abby's turn. Let me know otherwise, and we'll finish your turn. Yeah, you got
Same
a
guy?
Yeah, guy Josul's attacking, and you notice nearby, that one guy is looking that like surrendered is like looking towards the looks like he's gonna try to go towards the stairs to get the hell out of here.
So across the room, shield guy gets thwacked with spiritual weapon again because I cast it right over his noggin.
Does that require concentration?
No, it does not.
Good.
It doesn't matter though because I rolled garbage. That's a 9 total.
He ducks.
Yeah. And for my like free action, I'll point at him and say, "Don't you go anywhere. We need to talk." And then I'm gonna, I guess.
Okay.
I don't have that prepared. I'm gonna risk the attack of opportunity and back up and try and blast the guy in front of me with Sacred Flame. Joey needs a dex save.
23 would hit, right?
23 would pass. Yeah. Oh, 23 would hit, yes.
You did say you move back and take that opportunity.
Yeah.
So, you only take 4 slashing.
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything that
he
requires
needs a dex saves.
Do you have anything that requires concentration?
Not anymore.
Okay, he fails.
Cool. He takes 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay, Jester.
Yep. 5.
Okay. And that's your turn?
And that's my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use the rest of my movement because I have a movement of 35 right now to try and edge a little closer to where Axel and those guys are, because I know Axel's taken a fair amount of beating. And that's my turn.
Okay. Sekald, it's your turn.
Wonderful.
The bard's still up. You can't see him right now, though. He did cast Shatter on you.
Yeah, he tried to. Okay, so I'm assuming if I move to where I can see him, I'd still be outside of his little 60-foot range for that BS counterspell, right?
Nope.
No.
You are actually still in range of it. He just can't see you, which is why he wouldn't be able to.
Well,
do
the
it against
range
you.
of counterspell is like 60 feet or so.
Yeah, but you have to see it as well. When you counterspell, you have to see the spell being cast.
Oh. Okay.
So as long as he can't see you or you're out of 60 feet, you're fine. But the issue is if he can't see you, you probably can't see him.
Crap. So am I still able to cast a spell from the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Rephrase the question. Who else is left other than the bard?
The priest, who, since you actually moved back...
The priest fucked off, I think.
No, well, he didn't close the door. He's in line of sight for you.
That's right.
He's actually only 30 feet away from you. You're the closest one to the priest.
He wasn't surrendering, was he?
Oh, no. Not at all. He has spirit guardians surrounding him, which are a bunch of floating skulls that are flames. He has a mace. Because priest, I guess. There's 2 splint mail guys still fighting. One looks like he's completely surrendered. And the one dude who's still in his room, who's just been, like, him and Axel have been fighting back and forth. And Abbey has the spirit weapon in there.
In that case, I'll just cast a Scorching Ray on the priest. All 3 rays.
All right.
So, and you said Bless was no longer up, correct?
It is not, no.
Okay. So, first one. So 18.
18 hits.
Do 17 on the second.
That also hits.
Yay. And 15 on the other one. 15 on the other one.
All 3 hit.
Woohoo!
And because technically those are all individual hits, he needs 3 concentration checks.
Yep.
No, none of them require a con check.
No, for his
Spirit
spell,
Guardians.
he's concentrating.
Oh, my bad, my
Just,
bad.
just let me know the damage on each one individually.
Oh, on each one individual?
Yep.
Okay, so first one is 8.
Okay. He's good.
Second one is 9.
Still good.
Last one is 7.
He fails and dies.
Yes! You killed the fucking cleric! Wow, that guy has next to no
As he
hit
is
points.
engulfed in flames, and as he's engulfed in flames, everything but his skull turns to ash, and his skull stays lit in flame as it falls to the ground.
I want that.
As he was like,
that's
as he
mine.
was like,
I
ah!
want
probably
that.
don't even see. We probably don't even see that shit. None of us have line of sight on this asshole except for Sekald. We just see him firing rays down a hallway.
I'm burning! What a world! What a world!
What a wild.
As I see that happen, I'm calling out, got the priest.
Oh, and the giant gold medallion thing he had also.
Ooh, yay. Both of them are mine.
Yeah, we can smelt that shit down. Jesse,
Yeah,
you
but-
back?
That's
I
my
don't really know
turn.
if you want his bling
I want the
in
flaming
the
skull.
artistic sense, but the money, that might be.
You did not get hit. That was to Jesse. I was just asking another attack, and I was pretty sure he didn't, so we just kept going. It actually just got to their turn.
Oh, I thought he had. Okay, I thought we had missed him. Sorry.
So,
Jesse, go.
yeah, he only has one
Oh.
attack because he
Got it.
transglassed.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So bad guys' turns, I think.
That spear guy is gonna do what he can.
Spear guy's gonna spear.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure if I needed to say it or not. That's kind of creepy, honestly.
We all have the same sense of humor in the Discord, apparently.
Nah, you're not wrong.
I swear to God, Vex and Kevin have the exact same personality when it comes to jokes and puns.
Shield bash to Axel.
I'm sorry.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Strength save. You are no longer blessed, if I recall.
Oh, you know what? Well, I guess it's too bad I didn't get to use that bless then.
Yeah,
Um,
I lost
anyway.
concentration.
Wouldn't
Anyway,
have
it was
any
my
saves.
strength save. My strength save is 24. So,
Okay, you do not fall prone, but you do take 11 bludgeoning damage from the shield.
how much was that hit last time? Or was that this
I don't
round?
think you were hit.
No,
last time.
these rounds are so
just
long.
11?
You're fine. The dude's gonna chuck his spear at you, Abby.
What? Okay.
Rude af. And I'm at 34 hit points, by the way.
11,
Misses.
and he pulls out his second spear and he stabs at Axel.
It just pings off of her armor. Just like, what?
19.
Nope.
Damn.
As a reaction, he spits blood into your face.
Rude.
Rude.
Dead bitch.
It does not. It does not hit your eyes. It wouldn't have done anything statistically. I was just. Let's see. Yeah, it's just him and Splint Mail guys. And the bard. That's right.
Split Mill guys have like 4 billion armor class. It's ridiculous.
Everybody's heavily armored.
Let's see what the bard will do.
Yeah, except for the rogue over here, who's just heavy. He's not heavily armored at all. He's
Well,
just
yeah,
heavy.
because you're a rogue.
You're using a.
You're supposed to have a great dex, not heavy armor.
The bard is an elf, by the way. I forgot to say that.
Oh, good to know.
He says, To you, Abby. You're using a frying pan, really, as I need a Christmas saving throw.
Vicious mockery. Oh,
Nope.
bastard.
Something else.
I have proficiency in that? Huh. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 3. That's 6 total.
Okay, you are taunted
Abby.
by this bard.
Okay. What's
You
that
have
do?
disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the beginning of his next turn.
Cool.
And he says, "Don't think I forgot about you. I'm not as dumb as you. I can still attack you without seeing you." As I need a wisdom saving throw on Sekald. Vicious mockery. It's vicious, and he's mocking.
Yep.
Makes sense.
But a 23, I'm guessing, doesn't get affected.
Yeah, you are not affected by that at all.
Nice try, asshole.
It was worth a shot. I surrender.
Little bards.
I fold.
The bard folds.
Is he going like this?
As
His
he
hands up?
as he just puts his hands up, but he still has a hand on the harp just so he doesn't drop it.
Oh, right, okay.
And that's his turn. Split mail, guys, right. Split mail. I can close these spells. I totally don't have 50,000 tabs open. But I can close most of them. Closed one too many. Alright. Split mail guy on Abbey. 17.
Miss.
What is that? Oh no, that was a 10. Sorry, that definitely misses you because I was lower. And then that 1.
Yeah.
Where's my things? They're everywhere. Oh. I'm like, where the hell did I put this? I was looking for it.
Janitor's Guide to Everything Else. It's super cool. Go buy it on DM's Guild.
Yep.
And you can actually order it in print on demand, which I didn't know when I first got it.
Yep, that's why I have it.
On what?
You can
Print
order.
on demand.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Let's see what a
Drive-through offers it on a small amount of things.
65. He swings at you, and you duck to hide from it, and you're a halfling, and he trips over you and falls forward 15 feet and falls prone.
I just laugh at him.
Wait, does she get vicious mockery for that?
No, it just makes me feel good.
Fair enough.
The other splint mail guy.
And he's prone, so I don't have any melee stuff, but
Katie, what's your AC?
Kicking him in the head.
Oh, my AC is a 16.
Okay, only one attack would hit, and it was the short sword.
Okay.
You take 7 piercing damage.
All right. So you see that wisp of smoke wisp away, and I just smile and say, "You just killed your friend."
Jeez, that's fucking dark.
And he's like, what? And then the other guy's like,
Jesus.
she's a monk of the long death. They consume the souls of those they vanquish.
Tasted like mint.
If the monasteries of Wijas has sent her, then we have done something very wrong. Or they want us dead. I'd rather be dead than have my soul taken that way. The other guy looks confused and worried.
Yeah.
Mark me down as that too.
More confused than worried at this point.
Josul
No, both.
smiles. Josul smiles as they start to doubt other people's abilities in the room and question things.
Was it still my turn?
I don't know.
Was that all my turn?
I think so.
Yeah, it
Priest
was.
is
Yeah,
dead,
and the
bard surrendered.
guy threw
Yeah.
his spirit. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
it's looped back around, and it's Katie's turn.
Creepy long death
So
person.
I look at
He-
the one that just swung at me. I
He's
lick my lips and
he's
say,
bloodied, by the way.
Let's see what your soul tastes like. I'm gonna stack him. A 26 to hit.
Fetch me their souls. Yeah, that hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He's like, no, please. He's still up.
Second attack. An 18 to hit.
No, we just why? How do you finish him?
I just open like just the palm, like right into his chest, and just go and inhale with that wisp. And then
there's just a whisper of mother. Falls down.
I just look over at the one that put his weapons down and smile. You'd made a good choice.
He's like looking down at his friend in horror and looks up at you in horror.
I think Katie's been hanging around Sekald too much because this is fucking dark.
Well, she doesn't have any of her lanterns on.
I don't have any of my lanterns on.
That makes sense.
Okay, that's Katie's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand over this fallen body.
It's seriously this guy, the bard, and the dude against Axel.
I think slow motion Katie looks at the bard and smiles. Just
He winks back.
like him. I like him.
We are not keeping him as a pet.
I want to keep the bard.
His shirt, he like unstrings the front of it a little bit.
With proper restraints, he could be a useful pet.
No. Let's not go down that path.
Looks at Josul's alignment. Yeah, that would work.
That doesn't have to do with alignment, but anyway. Yeah. So after Katie is Josul.
Nothing to do with
Josul.
Okay. The one guy surrendered, dropped his weapons. The bard's just going.
The bard. Okay, there's 3 people left. There was the split mail guy, the bard, and the spear guy. Everybody but the spear guy has surrendered.
Okay. I look over at the spear guy and I go, "Looks like you're the last one up. Pity. You should have given up when you could have." And he's definitely within range of my arrow spear. Right?
Yep.
He's 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I pull it back. Okay, that was my turn.
Wait, what?
I threw the arrow spear. I missed. I pulled it back.
Okay.
7 is not going to hit him.
Seriously.
Unless, of course, I get advantage because he's blind.
Seriously, I'm going to burn all your dice.
Yeah, seriously. Is he still blind?
I don't. Was he blinded?
Oh, you do have advantage. He is blind.
Okay. Thank the gods. Okay. God damn it. Roll on a solid surface. I can't read you on carpet. Oh, well, that doesn't matter anyway. 10.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, it was.
Axel, it's your turn. Remember, you have disadvantage
Okay.
on attack rolls, saving throws, and all that because of his crit last round. Because his shield bash crit.
Okay.
Hey?
But he looks like one more good hit and he's out.
Well, then it's a good thing I rolled a nat 20 when I hit it.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay, give me a D100 roll.
45.
At how much damage?
2, 5, 6. I'm just rolling 1s and 2s. This is garbage.
You have great weapon master. You can.
I do. Even when I'm re-rolling, I'm still getting 1s and 2s.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's fucked. So I'm only getting 8 damage on this hit.
All right.
But 45 on the crit chart.
You smack him in the head, and it does not sink as far as you would have hoped, but it does not matter, because you see for just the briefest moment, fear in his eyes.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what the crit chart had, and he's just like, I don't want to die. As his head falls off of your maul, you see a
Yikes.
very clear cave in where like that part's gone and his eyeball actually pops out as he falls backwards, very dead.
Charming.
I look over at the bard and at the other guy, and I just say, "Wise choice to surrender."
Okay, anyone else do anything? I'll give you a round.
I take out bread and honey and go over to the guy who surrendered to me and say, "Would you like some bread and honey?"
I'm not hungry.
Okay, I
I'm
have
gonna
some bread
grab
and
a
honey.
rope and hand it to Axel and like tie him up, and then I'm gonna hit him with a cure spell.
The bard
Sekald.
disappears.
Fucking
Hey.
dicks.
Sekald is going to go grab the flaming skull. Hopefully, wait. Would I know if it would burn my hand?
Josul moves towards the ladder that leads out. Of here.
If Abbey sees that, she's gonna yell, "The bard disappeared. He's leaving."
He was just standing there like this, and you see one finger that was on the heart go ding, and he disappears.
I move towards the only way out really, really quickly.
You just squiggle as fast as you can over there.
Quick as I can squiggle.
I mean, what's
to
your
block the whole
normal
entranceway.
speed? 15?
Give me a perception check, Josul.
Please, God, something other than a single digit. It's the only time. Hey, these dice haven't failed me. Alright. Gigantic, fat plastic dice are the ones that haven't failed yet tonight. Everything else has rolled single digits. So, perception is what? Intelligence?
Wisdom.
Damn it, I knew you'd say that. Why do you gotta say that? I don't want it to be wisdom. Can I use intelligence instead? 17, because it's just straight dice roll.
Okay, there's no sign of him.
Axel, I blew my last third level spell, and you gain 25 hit points.
It's called. You go over to the skull, and as you are going towards it, that's when the flames have actually died out on the skull. And you go to touch it, and it immediately disappears into ash.
Lovely. I'll take the pendant then.
I think my cat wants out, and this was a really long battle, so we're going to take a little bit of a break because it's that time anyway.
Coolio.
So we will be right back as I set up the "We'll be right back" screen. Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hi.
Unfortunately, Axel has a bit of the sniffles, so Axel had to duck out while we were on break. But so he's just cardboard, and
Still recovering from con crud.
Yeah.
I got
That
lucky.
is some of the worst.
I got lucky. Also, I didn't shake hands with 5,000 people, but in any case, so you have one prisoner, I guess. The guy with the split nail.
I tried to block the exit to see if the bard goes out the exit and kind of let everyone know to search the area thoroughly to see if there's an invisible person nearby.
You can roll perception checks if you want.
I would definitely want to.
Did I
Oh,
hear
look.
correctly you say that there was a bunch of dust on the floor in this area?
There was not.
Damn. Perception check.
I think his exact words were, "There was not a bunch of dust here," unlike what we would suspect.
13.
Damn.
6.
Well-
I'm a fucking lucky halfling!
Do it.
Uh-oh,
You
uh-oh.
are, apparently.
Yeah, okay, that's much better. That's a 17.
Yay.
No sign of this bard.
Damn it.
Boo.
Rude.
Though you do go up to that
Yeah.
one door, and you hear like a on the other side of the door.
Katie will.
It's the one where the guy like 180'd.
Hello? Hello?
No one's here.
Are you sure?
Please leave a message after the beep.
We don't even
I
have
have
that technology yet.
Oh,
I have bread and honey.
Hey, you're supposed to make a beep noise. Oh, right. Beep.
I brought bread and honey. Are you sure you don't want any? Maybe?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Kat, I shared a link with you. See if you can.
Yes, I did see that. Thank you.
Okay.
How's a natural 20 sound?
Holy shit.
you hear heavy things getting moved off the door.
I take out the bread. I take out the
door
honey,
opens.
and I put a big smile.
The door opens just a little bit, and you just see like an eye through the gap.
Hi, see, bread and honey.
They close the door, and you hear a bunch of locks being unlocked on the door.
Like the
I just
introvert
stay
that
standing there
ordered
holding it out.
And then, opening the door, you see the same guy from before, and two very poorly hidden cultists hiding behind beds.
Hi.
He's like, I don't have any money.
All who surrender
okay.
will be spared. We don't want your money.
Yeah, I have plenty of money. But here, do you want some bread and honey?
Well, being a slave to the Sea Princes isn't too bad, hopefully.
Okay.
We're not pirates. We don't work for the Sea Princes.
I raise an eyebrow and I go,
but that's what pirates would say.
I don't intend on selling you if that's what you're going for. While I do know people who can do that.
I'm sorry, do we look like any pirates you've ever met before? Correction, do they
Except
look
for
like any
him with the
pirates
hat.
I've ever met before?
Except for him with the hat. We stole that from a pirate.
Yeah, we killed pirates.
I put my Marrow spear away instead of having it out threatening.
He reluctantly takes the bread. He looks starved.
I like you the best because you didn't try to fight us. We didn't want to fight to begin with, so you're welcome to have that bread. And here.
This is
and
the
I give
guy
him a
that
jar of
looked
honey.
normal, right?
Yeah. He's just
Does
got
he look-
commoner clothes, I guess.
He still has like
Or no,
commoner
traveler's
clothes on?
clothes. He's got traveler's clothes on.
Oh, okay.
He still doesn't look like he's wearing any armor or anything?
Nope, no
Would
armor.
those cultists standing in the back kind of look like they're wearing like robes of some sort that identify them clearly as cultists?
They definitely look like they are followers of the same as that priest. Same kind of theme.
Okay. I just point to them back there and I go, you two back there, come on out.
I give this little guy who's dressed in his regular clothes also a hunk of cheese. Here, have some cheese.
Um,
Do you know where your bard friend went?
Bayleaf?
Sure.
I don't
Elf?
know.
Had a harp?
He was a... I don't know. I seriously was just here on travel when everyone got attacked by pirates, and I ended up here with everybody else. I'm not a follower of Weejas, clearly.
I give him 5 gold pieces.
I look over at the two cultists. What about you two?
Are they wearing Ouija's cultist clothes?
I look over at Abbey and I go,
I think they're
What are we doing?
cultists.
Ah.
Tie them up,
Take-
take them back
take
to
those-
shore for
take
trial,
those-
I guess.
take those priest robes off.
You'll never take me alive, he says as he pulls up a blade and he goes to slit his own throat.
Jesus!
Do you do anything?
I'm
No.
gonna
Try to stop
try
him.
and stop
Nope.
him.
I don't.
Roll initiatives.
Okay.
For those, for all of us, or just the ones that are trying to stop it?
Just the ones trying to
People
stop.
are going to try and stop him.
Okay.
Oh shit, Nuggets! I actually did really well on initiative for the first time ever. 19.
What's your dex bonus?
You're funny. I have a +2 modifier to my initiative, but I have a -1 dex.
Okay, roll me a d20, no modifiers.
12.
They also have +2 on their initiative, and they also got a 19,
Oh.
but they got a nat 16 on that last roll.
I got a 12.
Talk about nose to nose on initiative. Anyone else joining in on that?
Yeah, I had a 12 for initiative.
I'll roll for Axel, why not? I don't know his stuff, but I'll roll for him. Nat 2, okay. Sorry, Axel.
Do both the cultists kill each other or just the one?
I think they were going after them their self. I don't know.
What
if
were you going to try to do, Abby, since
I
it's
was
so
gonna try and
close?
grapple him because I ain't got nothing else I can do.
Okay, as you run up and you almost grab him in time, they both slit their throats.
Ah,
Also
what a
trouble.
waste.
And they are on the ground bleeding out.
Feck it, I'm gonna use my action to heal everybody in the room. How many people are there of us? It's 2 dying cultists and then 5 of us,
I'm
right?
uninjured. I'm uninjured.
Okay, everybody except for Josul heals 3 hit points.
Ooh.
All right, the bleeding immediately stops and their wounds close a bit, but they are
As
prone.
I use
I
my
take their weapons
preserve
away.
life.
Take
Is
their
it 3
weapons
hit
while they're
points?
on the ground so they can't slit their throats again.
I search them thoroughly to make
You
sure they
gain
don't have
2
any
hit
daggers
points,
in
not
their
3.
pockets.
I'll say you guys like bind them and stuff and all that. Make sure they can't do any. Maybe gag them too. You know, make sure they can't bite their own tongue or anything.
I do the mage's tie, so I tie their hands kind of like this, so they can't move their fingers around to cast spells.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay.
That's smart.
Can't use your hands or cast spells if your fingers are tied together.
These guys don't look like they can cast spells.
Never hurts to be safe.
I don't know that.
And you,
Like, well, that's I didn't expect that. Okay.
Devotee cultists.
Ooh,
They'll no doubt
okay.
be.
they look angry at all you.
I mean, they're probably still conscious. It doesn't bring them back. Well, I don't know.
They knocked them above 1 HP, so they're conscious.
Yeah. Don't try that again. And talk to us and tell us what the hell is going on.
They're
We don't need their information.
They're
We
cur-
have
I mean,
two
it would
people who
help.
willingly surrendered.
They're currently gagged.
Oh, that's right. Okay, maybe not yet.
I look over to the guy with split mail that surrendered.
Mm-hmm.
So, you. What was your job here?
Me?
Of course. What was your job here?
Well, I was one of the guards of the Abbey with,
How much did they pay you?
they didn't pay us anything. We're here willingly.
I raise an eyebrow and I kind of pat him on the shoulder and I go, Dear sir, if you are good at something, never do it for free.
I was literally just gonna type that in the chat.
I mean,
You have
you
expensive
would
armor.
get along with Bayleaf then pretty well.
Look at this armor. Do you see this armor you're wearing? This armor is more expensive than some commoners could ever hope to make in their lifetimes. They may die before they have enough money to afford just your armor. You
Mr.
could buy a
Josul,
house with the cost of your armor.
Mr. Josul, one sec. Speaking of Mr. Bayleaf, Axel, do you want to go stand in the doorway that leads out of this place? Because as far as I know, there's only one exit.
Yeah, okay, don't you know?
Wow.
That's my
And
I'm forced to
yell
role
real
play
loud.
player character.
yell
voice.
real loud if you feel an elf try and muscle past you.
Oakley dokley.
And I just go, do you serve this Ouijas like they did?
Yes.
He's kind of a dick, though. I
Are
mean,
you-
excuse me for saying, but
Are you opposed to being employed for money?
I do not work for money. I work to understand myself, to gain my own power, to become stronger, and to control my own fate. For that is the way of Ouijas.
So, if I would offer you a job, you would probably turn it down then.
Yes.
Even if that meant you would perhaps gain experience and money to better understand yourself with? Would money not help you succeed, do better, and possibly even understand more of yourself? How would money not fix these things?
Not if it's against the god I worship.
Your God is against me.
I will not show you through the winding way.
I don't need to see.
do I
through the
recognize
winding way.
what that means? Have I ever heard of the Winding Way?
History checks, I guess. This isn't religion, this is history.
I voluntarily forego the check.
I was about to say, I think Abby's the only one.
17.
I've got religion and medicine. I don't know shit about history. I'm just smart.
I have a +2 to history with the 17.
Nice.
Okay,
I
so
rolled a 5.
with the history, religion, I guess religion, I don't know. But with
It wouldn't have mattered. Would have made an 11.
You've never heard of this, but it is safe to assume that this might be some kind of trial for the church or something, because they do have that. You remember, you would go through many trials during your training.
Hmm?
So.
Cool.
And monks like to do that, / clerics.
Well, I can just say for a fact that the Empire will be using this island for a base, a fortress of sorts, for a joint operation of multiple military forces. And
What
it is
he's
currently in the
saying-
middle of a very large battle that's about to take place. So you can kind of come with us and get along peacefully, maybe go about the rest of your life somewhere else.
Or you can come along with us and get handed off to the authorities.
Yeah. Take your chances with the armies that are about to occupy the island.
He looks nervously at Katie, and he says, I'll go with you as long as she stays away from me.
Very well. I'll accept that. Katie, please don't touch him.
I won't touch him.
Unless we need you to. I say, looking at her and smiling.
Just breathe menacingly on him. Just like sniff him occasionally.
There's like shivers down his spine, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I still am carrying his friend with me right now anyway.
I look over at the other guy.
His
the
eye,
commoner.
he never has you out of eyesight, by the way, Katie. And it's
Smart.
not out of like he thinks he's gonna attack. It's more of like wants to make sure you
She's
don't.
scary.
Yeah.
I go over to the commoner looking dude. So, what exactly do you do here?
You said you got lost here, right?
Well,
like, did
let me pull up my paragraphs of lore. I'm not joking.
Multiple paragraphs.
Yeah, each one of these guys has multiple paragraphs of stuff, including Bayleaf.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just visiting on business, and by business, I mean the food that you'll see in the kitchen. Bringing fresh water to this island. They do not have many sources here, and of course, I was not here for even half a day when the pirates attacked and destroyed the ship I was on. Most of the clerics died in the battle, and then saw a bunch of other people. I assume some of your folk from Saltmarsh, that's the nearest port town I could think of, killed the rest of the pirates. We were left here stranded.
Who do you serve?
I'm just a merchant.
I smile broadly. That makes two of us, friend. Allow me to give you a hand up back on your feet. Of merchant to merchant. Maybe even give you some work. I have a captain who could probably employ you if you need something when we get back to port.
Sounds nice.
Did we
What do
see
you
a...
say? I hold out a hand. What do you say?
If that's the deal, I'm fine with it. Puts out a hand to shake.
Yep. Handshake.
Did we
And
see
I,
another ship that was like broken when we pulled up here?
You know that there was a
Okay.
huge battle around this island, so if you guys went
That's
underwater,
fair.
you could probably
swam,
see.
I guess.
You probably would see shipwrecks everywhere.
I pull out a bottle of wine and I go, poof, and pop the cork off it, and I go. Then from one merchant to another, let us seal the deal with a drink. And I
Now
hand
here's
him-
the question:
hand him
how
a
much
bottle
does
for
he
a swim.
spill when Katie does her roll?
Oh, I'm talking to the
Check the
merchant,
chat,
not the,
Scotty.
I think she's sneaking up on the scaredy guy in the armor.
You're sneaking up on the splint mail guy?
I kind of want to sneak up on him, and I'm not going to touch him. I just want to try to sneak
You're-
up and go, boo.
What'd you get on your stealth check? Where are you hiding? Because
Let me-
he's keeping his eye on you.
Oh. I mean,
That's
I guess
not
if
a.
I
I'm
can't
scared of
hide-
you, and now I'm gonna look over here.
Okay. No, then
Oh,
if he keeps his
must have been the wind.
Me, I won't. Yeah, I won't do anything until he. I think he's not paying attention.
You're pretty sure he's gonna forgo sleeping tonight.
Oh.
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. I share a drink with the merchant. We share some wine. I share wine with anyone else who wants some.
I'll take some.
Okay, he tells you stories of his travels around Borland and stuff.
And I tell him some stories of my own mercantile things, and we swap goofy tales of weird things that customers have purchased and whatnot.
You know, I'll have him roll a performance check. Why not? The performance oratory or whatever, storytelling.
Yeah.
He got a nat 19, so he's telling you probably some pretty funny stories about some idiots in taverns and such.
Awesome. Okay.
Hopefully none that match our description.
Question to the DM.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were told when we left town that Lord Fireborn had sent some people to this island already.
Mm-hmm. It'd be safe to assume that you actually fought some of them on the way through the dunes.
The skeletons.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So none of them survived to make it here.
Probably not, unless this guy is one of them, and I doubt it because it doesn't sound like it.
And we
Weejaz...
and we couldn't leave because the skeletons. Forgot to mention that.
Does Weejaz does he care for undead? Do his priests frequent and doing that sort of stuff? Or?
Apparently, I mean that's what a lot of the clerics did.
Correction, Abbey, her priests.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, she is.
It's been a while since I've read the name.
She's
a book.
She's quite a looker, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to see her. I mean, one of the acolytes had a painting, and I wasn't sure if it was her, if it was just his alone time scroll. I didn't know.
Was that the splint mail guy?
No, that was one of the guards that got crashed.
We should check the rest of this place to make sure there isn't anybody else hiding around.
Oh, sure. Let me join you if you want. If not, that's fine. I'm just fine with this bottle of wine.
You can join along.
Let's
Maybe we can get you some different clothes.
I have been stuck here for a week.
Sure.
I want to
offer him some food as well. He gets one of my trail rations.
Yeah, he definitely takes it.
I vote let's drag the
table that had the cards on it are completely splinters.
Yeah,
cards are destroyed.
All the furniture in this room, aka the table and the boxes, have been exploded, as well as part of the floor, thanks to the bard.
Because I was thinking of putting leaving Axel at the door to make sure that bard can't get out, but also it would be helpful to have somebody stay behind and watch these guys that are tied up.
Honestly, he was invisible for quite a while before I got to the doorway. He could have walked right past me.
It wasn't that long. It was only a couple of seconds.
I looked down at my lack of legs, and if he was running, he would still beat me to the door.
Valid.
I can only squiggle so fast.
I mean, what is your speed, normally?
On land, 15.
Okay, so yes, you have the speed of a halfling. So yeah, if he was running, he would be faster than you because your speed is only 25.
Yeah, and the merchant, go around to different rooms and search them thoroughly to make sure that each room has been searched.
Abbey will go with you.
Okay,
maybe Kade and Axel and Sekald to watch the prisoners.
Very, 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 very late to the party here, but I will give you a description of the room you're in.
Yeah.
Probably should have done that. All that remains of this abbey, all that remains of the abbey above, was a great square of stones burned and blackened rubble. You approach the city stones. It's obvious someone was sorting through the debris, other oddments, blah blah blah, and then that's when you see that there was a cellar door. And you went down into the cellar door, and this combination of dining hall and gambling den reeks of greasy, soured food. The main feature of this room is a makeshift table of burned planks supported on either end by upended barrels. Beneath the table are several small kegs that serve as chairs. Scraps of food are strewn across the table on the floor nearby. Now all that stuff is everywhere because of shatter. So he takes you to these other rooms. First room. He immediately takes you guys to the kitchen, I guess. A large cauldron filled with smoldering charcoal burns in the center of the room. Assorted cookware and seasonings rest on the floor and on the shelves. There's also an ornate scroll tube on the shelf. The room is fairly clean, but the air is humid and greasy. A large tub of dirty water stands in the corner, surrounded by dirty dishes.
Oh, look, dinner. And I'm
take
gonna
all
try
the
and climb
spices.
up and get the scroll tube.
I hand the scroll to her as I see her reaching
Thank
for
you.
The
it.
scroll tube is on the spice shelf.
Well, I was reaching for the spices anyway. I take all the spices.
You can give me investigation checks.
Ooh, yeah.
Actually, no need. You're taking all the spices.
Yes, all the spices.
Most of the spices are in fairly small jars and such, or little clay things with corks. But you find one that is a ridiculously tiny vial. And inside, you swear that... Uh-oh, did we lose Cat?
Possible.
Inside, you see the spice inside seems to be constantly shifting in color.
Hey, you're back.
Hi.
cut out.
Hi.
You like froze solid.
Did we find
You're
shift
like-
spice?
I don't know.
You just did.
Did we find shift spice?
I don't know.
Mm. What's in the scroll tube? Wait a minute. Just I'll check it for traps before it blows up in my face again.
Investigation
Oh,
or
right.
perception check. Because they seem to switch between the two skills for checking traps.
13.
I will help to give you advantage.
Oh, cool. With advantage, I got a 13.
No traps.
Okay. I use Mage Hand to
Oh.
open it 5 feet away from, 10 feet away from us, pointing another direction away from everyone else. So I'm just like,
You open it.
and then I turn it around and give it back.
There's
to
a few
Abbey.
little scrolls inside.
Can I read them?
They're all recipes.
Oh, awesome! Just so look at recipes.
Oh,
Do they look good?
I have an idea for a new recipe.
do they look good?
One's like cheese omelet, egg omelet, and all that.
Keep in mind, I'm used to like gourmet food.
Let's see.
My character's literally like, oh, can I find it at a 5-star restaurant? Well, it might be peasant's food, but I'll
Oh,
eat it.
and there's a bunch of boiled vegetables and fried meat in here as well.
Lovely.
Next to the cauldron, you see a bunch of dirty clothes. You assume the cauldron was actually used for cleaning clothes
Gross.
because
Why would you do that in the kitchen?
it's away from the actual cooking station. It's in the same room, but the cauldron is filled with, like it's hot but not boiling water. It's not like cooking
They
temperature.
got their washing machine in their kitchen. It's okay.
Yeah, the scroll tube on the spice shelf contains a scroll of simple recipes, including flatbread, fish stew, and seagull loaf.
Seagull loaf?
Yes.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
You do notice that there are a few birds that have already been feathered in here. You can now easily know they're seagulls.
And these meals were what again? It was seagull.
Flatbread, fish stew, and seagull loaf. So it's meatloaf but seagull, essentially.
Wow.
I'm actually happy they told me what they were.
That's kind of neat, you know?
Nice.
Okay, so that's everything in this room. Takes you to the room next door, which was Spear Guy's room. And his chamber reeks of wine. Small kegs are
Aw.
scattered everywhere. Floor-to-ceiling wine rack fills the bottles and dominates the southern wall. A crudely made pallet of rags and sacks covers the center of the room. Yeah.
I searched the wine rack, if you hadn't already guessed.
I'm looking here if there's anything on it. Unfortunately, all of the bottles and kegs in this room are empty.
Oh.
Guy was apparently a
Lame.
drunk. He drank all the good stuff.
Do you search
Now-
anything else in this room?
Yeah.
Okay, when you search the foul-smelling pallet, you find a pouch that contains 25 gold and a dagger. And the dagger is laminated whalebone handle and scabbard. Looks like it's worth more than the average dagger. Josul's probably...
Whalebone
It's
handle.
easy to guess. It's probably worth around 50 gold with the
Nice.
scabbard.
GP. Got it.
Besides that, it is a non-magical dagger, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there is a high-quality suit of studded leather armor and a pair of studded leather boots next to one of the kegs. Or no,
Hey, you
in
could
one of
maybe
the
have that-
in one of the kegs.
You can maybe have that altered to fit you.
Possibly. We'll have to see. Best to check to see if it's cursed. I wonder
Well,
why these
usually those
boots
sorts
were
of
in this
things-
bucket.
Usually those sorts of things. Well, some people would just store stuff in buckets because they need a container.
You notice it looks exactly the same as the armor the dude was wearing.
Looks like it belongs to the armor he's wearing. Why wouldn't he be wearing these boots?
The the merchant guy's like, I think those were his spares or something.
Interesting. I look at the boots that he's wearing. Do they look like they're studded leather boots as well? Or
Yes,
do they look the same or different?
the same.
Okay. I'm not gut shank, so I'm not going to take his boots.
Oh, I thought you were gonna eat his hands.
No, I'm not going to do that either. That's definitely a gut shank thing.
Next room.
Next room.
You find 3 crude pallets lying on the floor, and a large iron kettle stands in the center of this chamber of this barracks. In the northeast corner, there's a jumbled up pile of broken lumber. There's nothing in here but rags stuffed inside flour sacks that make crude mattresses. The kettle seems to be, the merchant guy I guess would explain, the kettle is in here literally just to be a way of heating this room. Because it is kind
Who
of cold down here.
slept in here?
3 of those guards.
Oof.
That's a very uncomfortable looking bed.
Yeah.
You find in here, through the lumber and all the stuff, you find 5 spears, a short bow with a quiver of 20 arrows, 2 short swords, 3 daggers, 2 shields, and 1 suit of chainmail armor sized for a medium creature. They seem to have been purposely hidden in the rubble, but since you guys were looking thoroughly, you find it.
5 spears, 1 short bow.
A lot of stuff. 5 spears, a short bow with 20 arrows, 2 short swords, 3 daggers, 2 shields, and a suit of chainmail armor sized for a medium creature.
I don't think any of us can use that.
I take all of it.
Oh god, that did not
The only
work.
one of us that can actually wear chainmail already have much better armor.
I look over at the merchant and I go, the makings of your own inventory.
I had inventory on my boat, but I don't. Where would? I'm sorry, but where would I store this?
I have friends.
I'm not that
We'll
strong. I
work
can't.
together for a while.
I can't carry all that.
Oh, we have
I
a
can help.
boat.
We have a boat. We'll help.
All right.
Hey, we can ask Katie if she'll let us put it in her magical bag. She's probably got room in there. So with, wait, she doesn't still have like a
Ooh.
barrel of frozen spiders in there, does she? This poor guy is gonna be so confused and freaked out.
You're telling me that
The
you have
gargling.
one of the fabled mystic bags of holding? That is
She
very,
does, yeah.
That is very sought after by merchants. Understandably. so.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I
3
understand.
rooms away, Katie.
I
holds-
understand not wanting to part with it. I can't afford one myself, unfortunately. You are all right.
We'll get you back on your feet, friend. No worries about that. One
Thank you.
merchant to another, I know what it's like to lose everything.
Thank you, friend.
We'll help you get back.
At this point, you guys definitely know he does have a dagger, but it's like everybody has
like
at
a-
least like a dagger.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm not going to take his boot knife. What's this guy's
It's
name?
not hidden. Cool. Got the classic DM thing.
Wait, he doesn't have. He has a backstory, but not a name.
Well, he does have a name. He is one of those guys. Okay, wait.
My
name?
Like, didn't he have like 2 paragraphs of backstory?
The name's Odium.
Odium.
Yeah, totally don't sell that stuff. I swear. It's just a coincidence.
Understandable.
Okay. Well, Mr. Odium, I mean, I guess if we're done looking around this place and we can head home, yeah, right, Josul? Are we done looking around this place?
I think we've killed everything here.
I'd heard rumors that they had hidden treasure in this temple somewhere.
Maybe there's a secret door.
Maybe.
Let's look around and see if we can find one before we call it quits.
Okay.
Everyone here was pretty secretive. They didn't let me see much.
Let's regroup. Do any of these doors have locks? Can we, like, lock some of these jokers in a room?
No, but there's a bunch of random rubble and stuff that you guys could close up with.
Just put in front of a door. And
Yeah, I guess we could just, like, jam the door shut.
Alright.
Okay,
the
so
merchant comes with us, but
the two cultists, the two cultists
that are tied and bound and gagged, they get thrown into another room with the guard, and the guard gets tied and bound and gagged.
He looks really worried when you do that, as he looks
Maybe
over
not
Kade.
gagged.
No,
Well, no,
they
we're
get
taking
gagged,
her
too.
with us. Relax.
And I say, we'll be back.
What?
Don't
We
go
need you
anywhere.
to help us look. We're looking for secret doors. Apparently there's treasure in this place. Yeah. Also, Josul found a bunch of stuff, like armor and weapons and stuff, if you wanted
We
to
close the
help him
door,
carry it in your bag.
and after leaving them in the room with the empty sacks, because that's the room that looks like there's nothing in it. I mean, because why would you put your guards in a room that has a secret door?
It's valid.
Next room you guys check.
I lock them in that room because there's nothing in it, and then I put a bunch of boulders in front of the door so they can't get out.
Just so you guys know, there are 8 doors in this room, not including the door that goes to the stairs.
Wow.
So I'm going. Next room. This room has been cleared of all debris. Has currently been scrubbed clean. 3 walls are heavily curtained with draperies of thick black velvet. The east wall is decorated with a horrible mural depicting a red dragon devouring a sheep. Near the west wall is a stone table with a large iron brazier which burns. The table has been scrubbed and scored, but has many odd discolorations and scorch marks. A half-melted statue and 2 badly damaged candlesticks sit beside the brazier. And that's when Axel... oh no, he's upstairs, never mind.
No, I was going to say we brought everybody with us. That's why we locked those guys in the room.
Oh, well,
Because I don't want to get into a fight without him. And I expected there would be something...
I know Axel has a higher passive perception than 13.
He has a passive perception, which is better than the rest of us.
The rest of the party.
Sekald would definitely...
He examines the floor in front of the curtains and notices some abrasions on the stone floor in the southwest corner.
He has a 16 passive perception.
That sounds like a room where you put a secret door.
Yep.
Do anyone pull the drapes up?
Sekald.
Check for traps. Check for traps first.
As you pull the draperies open, as she's like, check for traps. On the other side, you see a stone wall, but you can clearly tell, since you are looking for it, a secret door.
Sekald's going to go to push open the secret door and go, please be secret.
17, are there any traps?
Please be a secret door.
I like how I'm like specifically like, check for traps. And you're like, I found the door. Open.
No, we were checking for traps.
I just want to make sure there isn't
you
anything
didn't do
special.
it though.
There is not. You just open the door.
Okay.
On the other side, a short tutton widens into an unfurnished and undecorated 30-foot square chamber. Standing next to one another in the center of the room are 2 enormous skeletal guardians. Their heads feature predominant horns, each wielding a massive rusted axe. 5 corpse-like figures stand shoulder to shoulder, guarding the door on the eastern wall. Their faces have been painted gruesome colors. As we roll initiative.
I cast Ice Knife.
We didn't happen to say that we did a short rest before now, did we?
Nope, you did not.
Damn it.
No, we didn't.
Damn it.
As this one's going to be bad news.
I don't have any key points.
This
Do
one's
I
bad
get
news
off
for you.
the ice knife?
We'll see on your initiative you do.
I go at 11.
Okay.
Ah, balls.
What did wait? What am I asking? Axel is gonna step out of this one because I don't have his character sheet. Josul.
I have it up
Okay.
if you want.
If you wanna,
Or he can.
8 for Josul. If you wanna run Axel, then sure.
Yeah.
It's cold. What'd you get?
19.
Nice.
Very.
Katie, what'd you get?
13.
And then Addie got 11.
Yep.
Do you have Axel's character sheet?
Oh, yeah. He has a +2, so he goes at. Oh my God, he goes at 22.
Wow.
Okay, Axel, what do you do?
When did Sekald go? No, wait. Who am I missing? Josul. I didn't hear his.
8.
Okay. Axel is gonna hit it with his maul, like.
Gonna hit it
The
really
hallway.
hard.
The hallway is 10 feet wide, 20 feet long, and then opens up in that room with all these undead things in it.
He's smart enough that he wants to bottleneck them, so he's not gonna go in the room. He's gonna chuck his hammer.
Okay. Question:
Yeah.
what does he chuck the hammer at?
There's two big skeleton-looking things, right? What all is in that room?
Two massive creatures with horns, with rusted axes. Three other humanoid-like creatures. They all have face paint that is gruesome colors.
Cool. He's gonna go after the big guy, because that seems like it's on brand for Axel. How far away is he from one of the big horned skeleton things?
I'm gonna be nice and say 30 feet.
Okay, he's gonna step up his 10 feet so that he can chuck his hammer 20 feet, and then bonus action call it back and back up, regardless of whether it hits or not. Cool. That's not terrible. That's a 19 hit.
19 hits. As it hits, the robes get knocked off, and you see underneath what appears to be almost like a bull's skull. Inside, the eye sockets are glowing green with its horns. As he
That's
gets one of the
somehow
tall
worse.
guys with the great axe.
That's somehow worse. God damn it.
Undead minotaurs, lovely.
Or Marotars.
That's way better. Great
I
weapon
like
fighting is fucking awesome. Yeah, he rolled a 1 and a 2, and I re-rolled him, and it came a 5 and a 6. So that's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
You hear bones clatter as it gets hit by something that it's vulnerable to.
Nice. Do bludgeoning if you can. Yeah, that's Axel's turn.
The merchant guy's like, ah! Out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, recalls his hammer and backs up, because I think he's used all his shit. I think he action
Yeah.
surged already today.
Yes, he did. He did not use Second Wind yet.
Good to know.
Sekald.
So, since I'm the one that opened the door,
Mm-hmm.
how far away are they from me?
Closest one is 30 feet away, which is the one that Axel just attacked. There's another guy that looks almost the exact same, also 30 feet away. Two smaller, medium-sized humanoid guys, about 40 feet away. And then another one 50 feet away on the opposite end of that room. The two medium-sized humanoids are within 5 feet of each other, and the two Minotaur skeletons are within 5 feet of each other.
I thought I had something for this, but I do not. Thunder Step is a 3rd level spell that I don't have. I was thinking something effective.
Are you thinking Thunder Wave?
Yeah, because that's what I've got as my first level spell, but it doesn't allow me to GTFO if I'm jumping
No.
in the middle of everything.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one you have to hope that you can survive it, because
Yeah, no.
it's best to do actually when you're already surrounded. Do that and then run away.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking I had Thunder Step, which is the exact opposite and does give me my GTFO button.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, I guess at that point, since I don't have any third level spells, I shall chuck a Ice Knife at level 2, please.
At
At the same one that Axel hit first.
okay, roll to hit,
Alrighty.
and I'll roll dex saves as a joke. Oh, one passed with a nat 19.
Nice. So dirty 20 to hit with the first part.
Okay, the ice does hit.
Awesome. So is that 1d10 or
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
1d10
1d10
piercing.
for the piercing? Yeah.
You do an extra d6 on the cold when you level it up,
Yeah.
Max damage on the piercing.
which is
Nice.
10.
okay. Good thing he is an older edition, so it would have been like it goes straight through the rib.
Yeah, really. But as it's a higher level spell, that means 3d6 of cold explosion damage.
Mm-hmm. His buddy takes half. He's the one that made the check.
Lovely. Ooh, 15 damage.
Nice.
Okay, that one that's been attacked falls down, collapses. The other one, the frost knocks off most of its robes, and you can clearly see it's a large-sized skeleton underneath. The blast of cold air from your ice knife pulls back the hood and the one way in the back, and you just see this horrible-looking abomination of undeath as his face is elongated and he looks like he's constantly screaming as he gazes at you.
Shit.
I'm going to use my movement to get behind everybody else.
Let's see who's next.
Yeah, I'm just going to get behind the whole party. Sorry, guys.
He walks forward,
Oh no. Oh
giving
no.
his gaze. Sekald, you're still in line of sight as you
Out of
retreat
character,
behind
I know
everybody.
what it is.
And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good.
Just from him, right?
For now.
Whew. 19.
All right, you only take 11 necrotic damage as
Only.
it gazes at you, and you feel undeath suck away your being as it
Lovely.
stares at you with the void of its eyes, appearing like it is the negative plane
muted,
looking
kid.
back. You know, I've always kind of wanted to throw these, but I also have PTSD from a certain tomb of certain annihilation. Okay. So it moves forward, and everyone within 30 feet, which is everyone, needs a Constitution saving throw, including Sekald.
Another one?
Yep.
And he can keep doing it.
Is this fear or poison?
No,
Double checking.
God damn it.
it's death.
No.
It is not.
I got an 11.
Oh, unless you're surprised, which you're not, you can avert your eyes to avoid this.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, then
definitely doing
I
that.
would do that. Yeah.
Especially
Just
since
keep
I
in
took the
mind
damage the first time.
that you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls against this creature until
Cool.
the
Doesn't
start
matter. I'm
of
not
its next
attacking
turn.
this asshole.
Fine me.
Yeah.
Wait, can I?
If
I
you
guess I
look
can't
at it,
negate.
if you look at it at any time, even after you avert it, you can immediately make the save.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
considering I
Sekald-
saw it because of my spell.
Does he need to make another one?
No, I avert my eyes on the second one, but the first one I would have to take because I didn't see it until.
Well, the first one, that's not because you're looking at it; it's because it's looking at you.
Yeah. It can also target you individually.
So
It's dangerous.
averting eyes.
Mm.
Oh boy, you all feel a sense of annihilation upon you.
Mm.
So that's one of 5 creatures' turns. Well, 4 creatures because you took down one of them. The skeleton Minotaur charges Sekald. You are the closest, and he charges.
No, he ran to the back of the party. Axel would
sorry.
probably be the.
I was thinking Axel
Thank
and said
you.
Sekald. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You say Sekald just shat his pants a little.
So what's
No.
what's our tin can's AC? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't get.
20.
Yeah, no, he does not get through with the charge attack. And then his friends, the other two. You expect them to walk, and suddenly their legs, they just float in the air lifelessly, and they just towards the rest of you.
I'm really mad that I didn't take a short rest. I could have turned these assholes.
As this area that they're in looks much older than the rest of this place.
Wait, can't you use an action to grab a spell from the pearl? Spell slot.
It's my channel divinity is something else. I need a
Oh.
short rest to get it back.
Gotcha.
I think these guys are also a you're looking at them thing. Give me a moment. No, they are not. But they both would fly up to... Okay, one's going to attack Axel. And the other one flies through Axel. And who's right behind Axel?
It
Me.
probably would have been. I like how everybody's like me, it's me.
Probably Katie.
I'll go with the hit to Axel first. That would not get through his 20 AC.
Woo!
Does not get through. And then Katie, just another one goes straight through him, just like rah, right at you. 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I need a con save.
I don't wanna.
You don't want to make the con save?
I like how there was a ton of dudes with heavy armor, and you guys were just like,
You're
yeah,
gonna have
okay.
to make it.
And the undead show up, and you're like, no.
Yeah,
Out of
if dude's in
six.
heavy armor, I just take damage. I can heal that. Undead, death.
They're not shadows.
I got a 6.
Oh no! Oh no!
You take
Yeah.
7 necrotic damage
Oh, that's not
as
so
a
bad.
life force gets sucked out of you, and your max HP is reduced by that amount.
Well, is it if it takes 7 temporary hit points from me? Because that's exactly the soul that I stole from the other guy.
It consumes the soul that you consumed.
Bye.
So your
I saw-
temporary hit points are gone, but your max hit points aren't reduced?
I guess.
Yay.
Wait, no,
You
it
just watched that.
specifies.
So I think the way
It
that I
specifies
would
your
roll it-
hit point maximum is reduced.
Yeah,
so
I would
you
say
still have your
know.
10th HP,
Ah,
but your max
Oh.
HP got reduced by 7.
Oh, that sucks.
yowza.
So you still technically take damage, but the next hit that hits you would go through those temporary hit points.
Yeah. The temporary hit points haven't changed. He hit through it,
Awesome.
essentially.
So I take that to my real hit points.
Mhm.
Let's see, do they got anything else?
I have to math now. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't have a backup character. If this character's dead, I guess I just
This isn't the Avernus game.
Also,
You're
my
talking
foot
about the
cramped.
fucking Tomb of Annihilation, Scotty!
Yeah.
We're 5th
Also,
level!
I dropped my dice and I tried to get it with my foot, and my foot cramped. As Scotty
Oh
said,
shit,
you
that
take
reminds
this
me. I
much,
have
like,
to get my dice before the dog eats it. I chucked it earlier.
Avernus can be worse. I mean, it's hell.
yeah.
It can also be a lot more fun, as Saege knows. Anyway,
Oh,
after that, hey, good news.
Hi.
It's Katie's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm not looking because I don't want to make another saving throw. So I guess that means I have disadvantage to hit the thing that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Flurry of disadvantage.
Here we go. I'm gonna punch.
And you hear from him as he
That's
attacked
cocked.
you. You are not worthy of the
You know-
winding way.
No, I'm not. And I was gonna re-roll the one that was cocked, but I looked at the other one that I rolled and was like, "Oh, that's a nat one. It doesn't matter what I roll on the other one." So, let me roll on the table for a nat one.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
Why do I keep getting ready that
There we
book?
go.
Why?
Oh no.
I don't know. You should keep it because I got a 57.
It's because I got 5 other books open. That's why.
Yeah.
57.
57.
In the process of executing your attack, you trip and you move 15 feet forward and fall prone.
Why, gods?
Please tell me
Get
she
back
just.
up.
Please tell me she just rams into Axel's ass and not like further into the room.
I think I went 15 feet.
Both those ghosts would get. No, they won't. I'm not going to have them. They would not get
It's
reactionary
forced.
attacks.
Isn't it forced movement? So it wouldn't get an attack of opportunity.
Exactly. Also,
So am I now?
It's already bad enough. I'm not going to do that. So you move.
Am I now
you
next
move
to
through,
something else?
You accidentally go move through this entity. You trip past Axel, past the thing that attacked him, and you land right in front of this really tall skeleton.
Great. I use my half my movement to get back up.
Mm-hmm.
And I punch the thing I'm standing next to now, kind of just like still not really looking up, so just random like throw, so disadvantage.
You feel like that death like tighten on you further as you move further into the room.
I know, I do. All right, that's a 13 to hit.
I think 13 still hits.
Oh, I hope so, because this is bad.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I do 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. You give a good smack to the skeleton. You break one of the legs.
Nice.
You're pretty sure you did. I mean, you didn't see it. Doesn't matter though, because you take 5 necrotic damage at the end of your turn.
What?
As you feel annihilation upon you.
Oh, you're in its range. It's got an area effect.
Bodaks are don't joke, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't have the backup character. If Josul dies,
Jeanette doesn't
I'm
know
out.
what this is either. Jeanette's like freaking out. Just
Blake,
so you know.
good news. They're not as bad as 3rd edition.
That's good.
All right.
But they are still the same level of oh shit for 5th edition standards.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember seeing their stats.
Okay. Okay.
I remember going, why didn't they give some of these abilities to the fucking Nightmare Walker that they made CR21 that absolutely sucks dicks?
Yeah, their high level stuff is really not that great. Anyway,
Sucks.
Abbey.
Oh, yeah, me. So how far away from me is Katie?
20 feet. I assume you were right behind Katie.
Yeah. Question: has it been an hour since our last fight? I don't think so because we haven't
We
taken a short
thoroughly
rest.
searched
It's-
like
Good.
3 or 4 rooms.
So Longstrider's still on, by the way, for Josul and I. And second, I'm gonna cast Bless at oh boy, at 3rd level, so I can hit all of us.
Oh, 12 was your con save?
No,
Oh.
12
Oh, he's got
12
12
was how much
HP.
health left I have.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So you blessed.
I'm gonna bless everybody, and then I'm gonna back up next to Sekald, who I just saw get the life sucked out of him.
Let's see.
So that next round, I'm closer to him.
Potions are in action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I have potions.
Oh, remember your holy water. I specifically
Oh,
made
we
it
have-
for this. Let me look up what holy water does.
It's 2d6 radiant damage on whatever weapon you.
It's not on a weapon.
Now
Oh,
I
then
think
you
about
Just
it.
toss it on him.
Then it's
Yeah.
2d6.
You don't know this in character, but the boat. Well, you don't know what a bodak is in character, but the bodak, I recall, it did move forward, so it's actually right next to you, Katie.
I don't even know what that is out of characters.
Well, you will now.
Yeah.
Let
Oh.
me just find a nice little reference so we have a picture.
Yeah, so you can
While you're doing
splash it onto a creature within 5 feet of you, and it automatically in either case you make a ranged attack.
At disadvantage because
ranged
you're not
attack.
looking.
ranged attack at disadvantage, and it's an improvised weapon, so you don't add your proficiency modifier.
Blake, while you're
But you'd add a
searching-
D4.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
While you're
These
looking,
pretty face.
yeah,
It's a face only a mother could love.
So
even she's having trouble.
Yeah.
Will you look for a different class for me to play here in the next one?
so Abby,
You know,
that was your turn.
TPK will just run the Wild West campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll deal with that.
When the Bodak TPKs us, we'll just run the Wild West.
Okay,
Fine.
let's see how
Oh,
far
fine.
back you moved. You moved back to where Sekald is. Then
And my
Okay.
movement is 35 right now. So.
you still were in range, so you take 5 necrotic damage at the end of your turn.
Okay. Ouchie. I'm fine. I mean, I'm hurt, but I'm fine.
You're better off than I am right now.
Oh, yeah. No, I barely took any damage in that last fight because I stayed out of
Exactly.
combat and I lobbed spells.
You don't know what this is, but it is like
I know it's a bad time.
it is
I know it's
literally
an evil.
it's literally the opposite feeling of being magically healed. It's like the literal opposite.
Yep.
It is a strange and probably horrifying experience. After that, it is after Abbey. It is Josul's turn. Hey, Josul, you're not in range right now.
Cool.
You don't feel any of this, but everyone else is like, "Oh shit!" And you just
There's
swear
ghosts,
you can hear like
however-
a blah from the hallway that everyone's
There's,
in.
however, ghosts right next to me. So,
You
yeah.
get to add a d4 to your attacks.
I pull out my marrow spear,
Wait, are
which is
are you-
cold iron and silver.
You didn't go in the hallway, did you?
I
Well, he was with the party, but
was
like
with the
you
party.
were at the
but-
back of the room, I think.
Yeah.
Well, this all happened the second Sekald opened the curtain.
The door.
When the door opened,
Yeah, well, the door. That's what I mean.
I was there searching the door for traps, so I'm probably right next to it. If
Okay,
not
no, then
exactly.
you do. Then you do also feel this horrible feeling.
Okay, how much damage was it?
At the
I
end
think
of
it's
your
at
turn.
The
if you're,
end of your turn.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So you're covering your face. You're willingly not looking.
At the Bodak, yeah. I'm trying to look at the other stuff.
Yeah,
but not
so
the
you
Bodak.
have disadvantage on your attack if you
You have to like avert your eyes.
Oh, got
It's
it.
kind of like in the background of everyone else, so it's kind of impossible not to while attacking something else.
Can you
There's
hide
a
behind
ghost right next to me. Am I able to like use the wall as cover from the Bodak and stab at the ghost?
Unfortunately, no, because it's like a straight hallway. You have disadvantage in your attack, but there are allies within 5 feet, so you still do get sneak attack on this spectral being
Oh really? Nice.
if you hit.
I hate to say that he does this, but I have to play a character. Josul straight up attacks the ghost. I'm not averting my eyes from the ghost.
All right. Con save. Actually, I don't think you get con save. Let me double check. No, you do. Okay, con save. I was about to say that would not be fair at all.
uh, 7.
Been nice knowing you all.
With a plus d4,
Oh,
you should just use a dice roller. I mean, it's not gonna make a difference, but
I rolled a d4, 8.
Yay!
Technically, it's better than the 7.
So is it still necrotic damage, or is it as bad as I think it is?
Josul
It's not as
falls
bad as
to
you
the
think it
ground
is.
at 0 hit points.
What?
That is I thought it was. Yep. Oh, that's exactly as bad as I thought it was.
I think my figures just got blown out.
Though you are not
Sorry.
dead, you are at death saving throws.
Sorry.
You're fine. I
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I have to play the character.
But at the
It's
end
what
of your
Josul would have
turn,
done.
which would immediately end on this turn, you would have taken damage, so it's an automatic fail on your death save.
okay, so he has one failed death save.
He currently has 1 failed death save,
Okay.
but you immediately 0 hit points.
Thanks.
Got it.
As you see it, and it scares you to death.
I think more that when I gaze on it, it literally siphons all of the life out of my body, and there's just a trickle left.
You stare death in the eyes.
Yeah.
Run! Run! Now would be a good time to run!
I guess that's Josul's turn. Let's see
Yep.
what's next. Oh,
I gotta play the character. It's what Josul would have done. He doesn't understand any of this stuff.
Axel's right next to him.
I
It's his
can't.
turn.
I would have gone like this because it looked like it was using some kind of attack, but
He can turn away. He doesn't have to be facing it to pick up Josul. Because Josul's right next to him, not in front of him. He would provoke an attack from this spectral being to pick up Josul and run. I'm pretty sure Jesse would try to do something like that.
Bonus action, second wind.
Okay, good idea.
It's 4 plus your fighter level, or 1d10 plus your fighter level, so he gains 7 hit points. And then action to pick up Josul.
He can move half his speed carrying a guy.
Moves his.
What's his speed? 30?
He only has 25 foot speed.
Because aquatic, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, moves his 10 feet then.
yeah, moves out of that room back into the curtain room.
Yeah. He's gonna try and
Otherwise-
like get around that corner if he can to get out of line of sight.
Yeah, he would just barely get that far with Josul. That's his turn.
Yeah,
Sekald. Oh, wait.
because he needed his action to get him out of there.
Yeah, he does not take necrotic damage. Josul is not taking necrotic damage either. Well, actually, it would have been at the end of your next turn that you would have that another tick. Anyway, Sekald.
Okay, so taking a line from Blake, playing the character, Sekald is going to look towards the ceiling, but still try and make the spell work.
It will be a disadvantage.
I understand. So I'm going to be using Gust of Wind, 60-foot line
Okay.
from me, avoiding our friends,
Okay.
blowing them back into the hall if possible.
Those are strength saves, correct?
Each creature starts its line, succeed on a strength saving throw, or be pushed 15 feet away.
At the start of its turn?
No, from when I cast the spell. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from me.
I'm just going to call him Death. Death got a nat 17 on his save. The two spectral guys roll. What's your DC?
15.
For strength, isn't it?
Huh?
It's strength save.
Yeah, it's a strength save.
They blow
Yes.
away like they're pieces of paper. Because they have 1 strength. I'm not joking, they have 1 strength.
nice.
Oh, nice. This follows you too. So you can turn a corner and it'll go with you.
And 19 for the big skeleton boy. So the two
Technically, they make the save on the start of their turn.
the two
but-
spirits go 15 feet back from your gust of wind.
Oh, nice. And you
Any-
can shape this around Katie too. Yeah.
Yep. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet for every 1 foot of movement that it makes closer.
Okay.
That's
Good old evocation.
Oh, nice.
Well,
That's your turn.
no. I'm going to keep that line blasting as I make my way out of the room.
How far out?
As far as I can move without having to trip over friends and possibly cause attacks of opportunity.
The
I think
back
30 feet.
the back
Everyone else is.
the back of the wall of this curtain room is 20 feet from the secret door, which is where you're at. So you move back 20 feet straight back because that's what you'd have to do to keep the gust going.
Then yes.
What's the range of that again? The gust?
60. Wait, no. It's an evocation spell. No, it doesn't include that. So
Yeah,
it's a
60-foot line.
Okay. All right. I just wanted a scale of how how far you could
I got you.
possibly, because these spirits will not be able to get past it. They just
Nice.
can't. They have a -5. There's no way.
The Podak might, but nice to the spirits not being able to.
Okay.
At least
That
we won't magically age.
that
but we'll be
feeling,
dead.
yeah, that feeling of death, you do not feel upon you anymore as you backed out. After Sekald is Kade. Actually, wait, no. Sorry, I think it's their turn. Yeah, it's their turn. I apologize. Just gonna double check something real quick. Wish I had a happy humming song like Chris Perkins, because he always sings something like, hums something so happily when like this just crazy, everyone's gonna die crap going on. The spirits actually retreat because the gust of wind, they can't get past it, so they don't bother.
Oh, nice.
They move back into that room.
Oh, good. I'm in that room.
Oh no, but they can't get any closer to you because you have the thing shaped around you, and they don't.
Oh, good.
So they got pushed away from you. So if they do come after you, they have to spend twice as much movement. So hopefully that's enough.
No one else is in this room, right?
Just
No, Katie got like
The closest
Trip
was
shoved, slapped into
Josul
the room,
and
so-
Axel. She is probably about 15, 20 feet from where Josul and Axel are.
In the wind, as it's blowing across
Shit,
this
you're
thing,
off key, aren't you?
it turns around and walks back to its original position, seemingly unaffected by your wind, and then stands where it was and faces the hallway again. The skeleton does the same, and that is their turn, as they moved back into that room. Kade, it's your turn.
Out, get out!
so there's nothing standing next to me right now.
Are you in the gust of wind? You're in the tunnel,
I mean,
right?
I think it's shaped around me, but I think I'm in it.
Yep, but it's shaped around you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to back up. Can I back up?
Without looking at the thing, yeah.
I am not looking at this thing.
Just doing this.
Just follow the gust of wind. Just follow the sound
brick
of my
road.
You exit the room and
Follow
you're
the yellow brick road.
you exit the room and you're back in the
Follow-
curtain room,
I'm
and you don't
backing
feel
up
death,
as-
and you don't feel your sins crawling on your back.
Also, I'm pulling
Yeah.
that door shut as I back up, and I'm like, sorry,
Smart.
sorry. Close it, and I use a whole 40 feet of movement to get as far back as I
Fuck
can.
out.
Abby, what do you do?
I'm gonna run up to Josul and dump a second. Yeah, no, she would do it. Dump a second level cure wounds in him, cause I'm scared.
Now, do I keep that death save for all of eternity, or does it go away when I
No,
lose?
it's
No,
gone.
it immediately
gone.
goes the way the second you get 1 HP back or more.
Yeah.
You gain hang on, math. 12 hit points. I love being a life cleric, y'all.
All right, boom. You're up. Do you guys,
Okay.
Josul, your turn? Do you even do anything?
Yeah, I wake up and freak out.
Okay.
I crawl.
Initiative is paused.
We should retreat.
Paused. I drink
We
a
need to
healing
retreat.
potion.
I only say
Can I drink a
pause
healing-
because I don't know what the heck you guys are gonna do. I mean, if one.
I'm drinking a healing potion.
Okay.
First thing Katie's doing, still looking at the floor.
I'm gonna take 2 of mine.
Merchant
should
guy
retreat.
peeks his
We
head
should
in
retreat.
and says,
Oh.
"I think that was the winding way."
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Josul's face is slightly elongated a little bit, but it seems to be getting better.
I'm gonna
Oh,
vote.
better.
I'm gonna vote that we. I don't.
Does
I
anyone
want
have
to
any-
leave because
Does anyone have any chalk?
Chalk?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Toss you a piece of chalk.
Josul rips down the tabard, the thing that was covering it, just completely
not
fucking
enter.
tears it down, and he goes, "Don't open undead inside."
Don't inside dead.
Dead open.
But I write it in proper English, so it actually
Okay.
says "Don't open
Okay.
undead inside," not "Don't dead open inside."
Okay, I just want to confirm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this with the NPC. Okay, so I'm just gonna confirm. You guys are, we're done here. We're just gonna leave the island, right?
Right now, yeah.
What, Abby? What?
Is anybody else concerned about leaving
I
that?
put a hand on Abby's shoulder and I go, "We're leaving."
You have to come back eventually, though.
No,
Why?
the army has to come back eventually. We don't. An army's going to be here. An army will see this message. An army will be told not to open this door. We did what we were told to do. The island is free of any
Do we
major
know
threats.
that they're not going to come out of there, though?
Saw them retreat.
We've explored the island. As long as someone doesn't try to go in there, they'll be fine.
They went back and stood where they were when the door opened. I don't know why.
That's the thing. This area is desecrated. If
The whole island is technically desecrated.
Tell them to send a bunch of clerics. Like, they can make it right, can't they? They can fix it.
I don't know. I don't know any other clerics. As far
If
as I know, I'm
magic-
the only cleric in Saltmarsh.
If magic can desecrate it, magic can consecrate it.
Yeah, holy magic that I have.
That we're gonna let someone else do.
There is
I
another
don't wanna go
cleric
back
in
in the
town
door.
that you all know quite well.
We do.
She is a merchant.
We know she's a cleric.
Wait, wait. No, I do not agree to bringing Zendros here.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
Yeah.
I know she's a cleric of Ios.
Yeah.
Could you guys just feel that the death, it radiated off of it? I felt like anytime I stood near it, I was slowly dying.
As you say that, I look over to you with a very sarcastic look on my face, and I go, "Yeah, yeah."
Well, you looked at it. Why did you look at it?
Let's retreat at least. Let's
How do I
just
know
get
what
out
I'm
of here. We
supposed to
can't
do?
go back to the ship until we take a rest. Because if we
I
do
don't
and we
know
run
how
into any
that
undead,
thing
we're all
works.
boned anyway.
Do we want to?
Just start heading back.
Do we want to? We leave
Bar
like
the
right
door.
now. It's the middle of the night. I don't know if your boat can see us.
Let's go hold ourselves up in one of the rooms in the dungeon here, the Abbey. Lock ourselves in. Maybe take a long rest. Make sure that we have somebody on watch at all times. Hopefully, hey, there are 6 of us now. 2 people on watch at all times. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then in the morning, we'll head back to the boat and figure out what the heck to do from there.
The sooner I can get off this island, the better.
Makes 2 of us.
Thing is,
So you guys set up and you barricade yourselves in a room, essentially.
yeah. I
It'll be
worry
Who takes the
that
first watch?
Fire plane before I come back to this place voluntarily.
Abby will, because she's not going to be able to fall asleep right away.
Perception check.
The thing is, I worry that if we just leave and we don't know where that bard is, that he could just open the door and whoever gets here next is just gonna die.
He's an idiot if he opens the door.
That's a big old 12. I mean, for all I know, he's fast as all get out. He could just open the door and run away, like we did. If he's
Okay.
invisible, I don't know if undead can see invisible.
Near the.
Oh, who's on
and-
watch with me?
Probably Sekald.
I was
Okay.
thinking Josul. He probably can't sleep.
Yeah, Josul's not sleeping. He's on watch with
You
me.
close your eyes, you see its face.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping right now.
So do you want to make a perception check as well?
Yeah. Wisdom based, right?
Yes.
13.
Oh, that's better than mine. Yeah, slightly.
Both you are just sitting there. It's very quiet down here. You know, cellar. You can hear the wind from because the sea up above. And you hear on the steps.
Abby's gonna take her.
I don't know if you guys
spell
can hear that in my microphone. I don't
Yes.
think they can on OBS.
Very slightly.
But
It's
it's-
really disturbing.
But it's like you just hear very muffled, like maybe footsteps, and then footsteps going through the room somewhere, and then like the big lobby room.
I bet you that's that bard. You wanna go get him?
I just kind of go.
Okay.
We just wait.
Abby's got like she's like fiddling with her spell scrolls this entire time. It's just been like rifling through them, trying to figure out which ones are the most important. Because I am almost completely out of spell slots.
Now, did this door to this room open inward or outward?
Either way, it can open either way.
Okay.
You hear from one of the doors. You do after a long rest. You have not had your full
Is
long
it-
rest yet.
Is it after the Damn, he probably went to go free those prisoners unless we're sleeping in the same room as them.
For those of you, your max HP went down after the long rest. That max HP reduce is gone. You just have max HP again. But that's after tonight. You hear rummaging in one of the rooms. Very quiet.
I want to go after him, Josul.
Fine. You can lead the way.
Stealth checks.
Yep.
That's funny.
Maybe just also lead the way.
Yeah.
All right, Josul leads the way. Against his better judgment, since the bard probably has 50 million perception. 16. I'm sorry, that's not right at all. 17.
Typical.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, no, I'm a halfling. Okay. I rolled a... Yeah, no, I got a 4 with lucky.
Okay.
0.
You guys sneak out, and Abbey can't see in the dark.
Nope.
You trip over a random plank of rubble, and you fall face first. And then you get back up, and you're just like trying to be real quiet. And you guys don't hear.
Damn it, that guy was an elf, wasn't he?
And you guys don't hear any more noise.
But elves don't get to see in the dark either.
You
They
can
get
Yeah,
roll
they
light
can.
vision.
You can
They
roll
get
another
low light
perception
vision.
check.
That's not a thing anymore.
Oh,
You either
then
have
they
dark
don't.
vision or you don't. So
Then
they
they
can
don't.
see in the dark. No, they can see in the dark.
They got dark vision now.
Yes. All that exists is dark vision. It's not low light vision and dark
Yeah.
vision.
You guys can roll another
So-
perception check as you try to look for him.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna cast light and so that I can actually see something because otherwise I have no chance of 20.
12.
Hey, that's not bad. That's a 15.
You hear footsteps go to run right past you, Abbey.
I'm gonna use one of my last remaining first level spell slots to try and
Roll initiative.
How far away did those footsteps sound?
He was like running right past you as you were heading at that door.
So I got an at 20, so 22 initiative.
Hell yeah. What did Josul get?
8.
Okay. You can you do get an attack of opportunity. However, it's a disadvantage because he's currently invisible.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. So with disadvantage, that's a 1.
Lucky.
No.
Oh, but lucky.
Lucky.
Did you already use it though?
I mean,
anytime the
it's
halfling rolls a
whenever.
one.
I think I can only do it once a turn, but this is technically, I think, a different turn.
Oh, it's not once a day. I thought it was once a day or
Oh,
something.
no. No. Yeah, so I still, it would have been a 12, so 17 might actually hit.
17 will definitely hit a bard.
Maybe. You could have full plate mail on that just looks like clothes.
No, he's not from 4th edition. You're fine.
Five damage.
Oh, got it.
He turns visible.
Oh shit! Stay down.
You notice in his hands, he has a pillowcase, and it is filled with a bunch of goodies. As he looks at you like a cat that just got caught on the table eating food. After Abbey, it is actually Josul's turn.
Wow. His initiative sucks.
Wait,
No,
that was my reaction, wasn't it?
That's true. It is your turn.
And I went into 20. I'm gonna guiding bolt his ass.
Okay. He's right next to you.
That's cocked. Ah, come on, in the dice tray, please. Oh, that's terrible. That's a 13 to hit.
It hits.
I might accidentally kill a bard.
That's okay. If you don't, I'm going to.
I do not blame you after everything you guys have went through.
11 radiant damage, and he's glowing like a beacon. And you have advantage, Josul.
Yeah, it's Josul's turn.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Wait, no, maybe we can discuss this.
Sure. I pull out my marrow spear and throw it at his chest.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait,
I was gonna clobber him on the head.
I'm just a mercenary. They were just paying. As you rolled a hit.
19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Ooh.
Remember that sneak
See,
attack.
what's this marrow spear do? D8.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
No, I probably would negotiate with terrorists. Let's be honest. I don't negotiate with bards.
Ow.
At least you're honest.
Not anymore. The minute I
Abby
see someone
from a
with an
past
instrument,
life feels salty.
the minute I see someone with an instrument from now on, it's death. There's no negotiation.
This is
This
two.
is how
This is
Josul
2 for
will judge
2.
everyone that brings an instrument.
This
That's
is the second campaign where you run into a very dickish bard.
Right.
He's almost out of spell slots too.
All this damage.
Never mind. He's probably out of HP.
Damn. I kind of wish there was more than that, but 20 damage. Oh, and
There we
I
go.
pull him 15 feet towards me.
I was wondering when that was going to happen.
When Jesse would get kicked.
Yeah, that was actually nice of him to stay as long as he did. His window anyway.
Yeah.
Give me just a moment as I fix people's windows. How do you end him?
I pull the marrow spear out of his chest after I threw it through him. The wrong way.
Ugh.
Oh,
So it goes in, it's got barbs that prevent it from coming out, and I just kind of twist it and pull it out.
Ugh.
okay. He falls over, very dead.
And then I pick his intestines off the barbs and pull the barb the rest of the way out and clean off the end of it with his clothes. And I put the
Abby's
marrow
gonna go
spear away.
retrieve the pillowcase of goodies.
Okay, I'll tell
Well,
you.
at least we don't need to worry about him anymore.
I'll tell you what he has after I get this window.
We should make it back to the rest of the crew before we look over this stuff, because I don't want to leave them alone. They're sleeping.
Perfect. Okay, so you find in his possession.
Are you writing it down, Abby, or do you want me to write it down in a party?
You're the
I'm the party loot keeper.
Yeah. You're the merchant.
Yep.
A pair of elvish-looking boots. A few spell scrolls. A leather pouch. Two leather pouches. One clearly has gold in it, or coins. The other one seems to have something else in it. When you open it up, you see inside a pair of ruby earrings. They're worth quite a bit. They look elven craft.
Ruby earrings?
Yes. With your merchantine skills, I'll say you just know you could probably sell them for around 150 gold.
Holy balls! Nice.
Okay.
And the 2 scrolls he has are music sheets.
Oh.
Were they actual spells, or did they just like music?
They're spells, but he's a bard, so.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So 2 scrolls, bard spells.
Did you write those down?
Yeah.
I'll give them to
Actually,
you.
no. Put them under your stuff because
Okay.
we can't use them. So
I'm-
we're just gonna
Right.
sell them anyway.
I'm double checking to see if you can read them. I know one you can't.
Scrolls of bard spells.
Yeah, depending on what it is, Sekald or I might be able to.
Sekald can read both of them,
Oh,
but
excellent. Cool.
he's asleep.
Well, and when he wakes up for his watch, I'll
What's the? How much money is in that one? The other pouch.
Yeah, both these spells are in the wizard spell list.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, I'm a wizard.
I can technically read them too.
All right. It is a scroll of silent image, and a scroll of phantasmal force, and the leather pouch contains 75 gold. The bard is wearing leather armor. He has with him a short bow and a rapier. Though the armor is definitely ruined at this point.
Yeah,
I
His
mean, it
corpse
could get a
can keep
marrow
it.
spear through the center mass.
yeah. His corpse can keep it.
Okay. Everyone else, that's what happens on your guys' watch. So who's on the next watch?
I'd probably
guess-
wake up Sekald next so that he can see the
I get-
scrolls.
Do I get the full long rest?
You will after everyone's done. This is
Okay.
more of like
Um,
everyone's taking their shifts, and then after that.
I got you. Yeah, Sekald would take the watch.
And I'll say just you and Katie maybe.
Oh yeah, when they wake up, Katie K's.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We found that bard, by the way. He's dead. Just
Okay.
killed him.
Oh, good.
Oh,
He had scrolls. I'm gonna hand them to what's it called? I already know one of them, but I don't think either of us know the other one.
Perception checks for Sekald and Katie during your watches for the night.
ooh, yay! Natural 20 for a total of 22.
Nice.
17.
You two sit in silence for your watch. You hear the howling winds up above.
Yeah, Sekald would be meditating and listening for freaking anything. If you know Piccolo, you get the joke.
Katie, you can hear your own breathing quite well.
Yeah,
You do not hear anything coming from that room.
Katie is facing.
It is
that
horribly
direction.
silent. It is
Yeah,
horribly
she's-
silent.
She's facing that direction the whole time, even though like we're behind walls and stuff and doors from it. Like she just particularly is focused in that direction.
And you guys get your long rest as your shift ends, and you guys.
And then I think the last one was Axel and the new guy.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
Richard.
they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys wake up after the long rest. Real quick, because I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys done with this island? You
Yeah.
guys like leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Because you've done what you came here for.
Yep.
Abby's not not happy about it, but if everybody else is leaving, then we don't really have much
Yeah.
choice.
Oh,
Before we leave,
Bayleaf does have a note.
Oh,
Oh,
Now I
let's-
think about
nice
it.
note.
It's not in Elvish.
Wait,
Pretty
you
sure
left.
it's pretty sure it's not in his handwriting, but it was something about a treasure being hidden in the temple somewhere, probably worth around 10,000 gold.
Yeah, Sekald wants to nuke the island. Nothing is worth that. Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Fine.
Now,
I love it.
yeah.
Just like 10,000 gold. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna nuke it now.
Nuke it from
No.
orbit.
Yeah.
It's the only way to be safe.
Yeah. Once we've glassed the island over with holy fire, then maybe Josul will
Yeah.
come back. But until then, no.
Once your halfling's high enough
Katie-
levels, you can cast Forbiddance, and you guys are fine.
True.
That morning, Axel, Josul, and Sekald have 15 temporary hit points.
Yeah, you all got your long
Kitty.
rest. Any max HP reductions or ability reductions are gone.
Yay.
You guys are fine.
So
So
we
Katie
heal
won't.
while we're sleeping.
She doesn't want to go. You get your full hit
You fully
points
heal,
back.
yeah.
Yeah,
from
you
a
get your
save.
full hit points, all your abilities reset and everything.
All right, sweet.
You said
Yeah.
15 temp.
Yeah,
Yes.
sweet.
So
You guys,
So Katie wouldn't want to go back for the treasure, but Katie seems torn about walking away from that room, but she will. But something seems to be like on her mind about it.
How about, okay, hear me out. We tell, we tell, come clean with whoever it is, Lord Fireborn. Tell him, hey, that room is super dangerous. Maybe brick it over. Do not go anywhere near it. But after a while, after we gain a couple of levels of spells or whatever, let's follow up on the people here and see if that thing has been solved or not.
I don't know if they're going to be able to use this island for a fortress like they said they
That's
were.
the thing.
This
I
whole
worry.
island is desecrated.
That's the thing. I worry that if we leave, if they come here, everyone will die.
There's more undead on the beach. This whole place is littered with traps set by the necromancers. This would require an army just to clear out
That's
for
the
them
thing.
to
That's the
purify
thing.
it.
If you were to purify it, you know how you do it? You don't do it by cleaning up the beach. You do it here. This is the heart of it. That thing, that's what's doing this. If anything here is the cause of that desecration, it's going to be in that room.
Maybe the shrine and temple itself. If they could be destroyed, then that would destroy the desecration.
I could flood it.
I don't have that
now I think
spell
of it,
yet.
what did you do with that medallion?
I don't think those things breathe.
I don't
What I-
have that spell yet, but there is a
What I
spell
did?
that can do that.
Yeah, where is it?
He
It's
has it.
still on my person.
Well, where on your
Probably in a
person?
pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
You guys can roll religion checks on it. You never did.
I think I would at this point.
Or
I
Arcana.
think
Arcana? I'll do Arcana.
That's Josul's check.
I'll do religion.
That's just Stol's check.
Damn!
The stinky fart.
27 Arcana check.
It is inscribed. It is a golden disc inscribed with complex geometric designs, and of course the symbol of Ujas in the middle, which is a flaming skull.
Do the geometric signs do anything?
You
look cool.
realize that they are, well, one, they look cool, and two, the appears to be some form of the medallion itself is not magical, but you have a feeling it has something to do with that winding way. Like maybe if you have that out, it might help.
Are you
I say we take another shot at this.
You're doing it without me. I'm not going.
I
in
can
there
summon
again.
something to help us.
How about we go back, we talk to them. Because the thing is, if we go back there and we talk to them, because this is a military, right? They want this place. This is bigger than Saltmarsh. We go back there, we tell them what's going on. Maybe they'll help us. Maybe they can give us scrolls that can help us deal with this, that can protect us better. Or send, I don't know, a retinue of clerics with us. I
What
don't
if we
know.
just throw torches into the room?
I mean, I think that would just be torches in a room.
After we fill it with oil.
I mean,
For a second there, I thought you said fill it with a whale, and I was slightly.
I mean, you're not
for
far off.
what it's worth,
Oil
I-
from the whale.
I don't think there are that many undead that are resistant to fire.
No?
What about daylight? What if we knock the ceiling out above them?
I know of one, but that's in my
I think
guide.
there are some. I think there are some undead. That's the other thing.
Hang on.
I vote. I agree. We don't need to go back right now. Let's go back. Let's talk to Lord Fireborn. Tell him what's in there. Tell him that we don't think it's safe for anybody to be there.
Okay.
And let's do research. Maybe there's a temple nearby that we can try and figure out what the heck that was. I've never heard of anything like that. I've seen
Or-
skeletons.
Let's hang on.
You guys do know that this abbey was ridiculously isolated. They just knew
Maybe.
that it was a church for an evil god.
Maybe that this rumor of the treasure is the trap. And that room is designed to kill everyone who goes into it.
That's
because
entirely
they're going
possible.
after 10,000 gold pieces worth of treasure. Maybe there was
entirely
never
possible.
a treasure here in the first place.
Stop giving me PTSD, please.
And this was all just some big game that someone's having
It's
fun
entirely
doing.
possible, but no matter what,
Can you give me one moment?
Mm-hmm.
I want to turn to one of the priest guys.
I
Hold
mean,
up.
oh yeah, no, are the priests alive? Were they the
Cultists.
priests that survived?
Cultists.
Oh,
Cultists,
not
yeah.
Cultists.
Sorry, cultists.
They're like one step up from commoner, aka they have on slightly fancier robes and they got daggers.
They got a Kirby dagger.
Hmm.
That's what makes them a
Actually,
cultist.
I'm gonna prepare different spells. I'm preparing Zone of Truth today because fuck those guys.
Okay, so you want to use that? For
Yeah, just it. I mean, it depends on. Yeah, no, I see you going to. Are you gonna question them? Because I can cast a spell that can make them that will make them tell the truth.
I actually, Sekald has a slightly different idea. So here's my pitch.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold up the medallion.
Uh-huh.
Does anything on this medallion have anything to do with what those creatures were talking about? The winding way, you said multiple times.
I'm gonna unhook the gag from one of them.
He spits in your face.
That's not nice.
Does the symbols match anything on their robes?
Yeah, it's the same holy symbol.
Same holy symbol.
I prestidigitation the spit off Sekald.
Appreciated, but he could have done it himself.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say to you, Sea Devil.
Josul lights a torch and takes his shoes off and sticks the torch really close to his feet.
Oh, okay. I was really confused for a second because I'm like, wait, why are you taking your shoes off?
I'm like-
and lighting this
I'm like, wait,
I don't have
Josul
feet.
has shoes?
I don't have feet.
Everything about that was really confusing for a second. I'm like, are you going to
No.
try and intimidate them by
Okay.
doing like a firewalk or
Okay.
whatever? But wait a minute, you don't have feet.
I'm not comfortable with role-playing torture, so we're just going to go with, give me an intimidation check.
Okay,
For me or him?
Whoever is
me.
participating.
Okay,
That's me.
you're fine.
We won't go into details. We're just going to go Punisher popsicle scene or something.
Yeah,
That works.
we're gonna do punish your popsicle scene without the popsicle. Intimidate is going to be an 18.
Okay, you are able to get information out of them. They don't know much, of course, but they tell you that the head priest who died during the battle against the pirates, that was his medallion, and let me double check that guy you fought. Ozymandias was the priest you guys fought. And he's actually one of the lower rank guys, and he was just the highest ranking one left alive, so he took the mantle of the medallion. None of them knows what it's for. They've just heard that there is an ancient trial somewhere in this temple, somewhere hidden, called the Winding Way, and that is the key to it.
There's more to this place than just what we've seen,
I
according to this.
need to find something out.
I'm gonna gag the guy back. I understand and I respect that you guys don't want to do this. Like, I get that. I mean, that thing could have easily killed any of us. But this sort of thing doesn't just go away, and it doesn't stay contained.
Okay, I caught all of that, and it was like
Yeah.
in really slow. That was
Yeah.
weird.
It was so creepy.
Yeah, I was like,
Creepy as
I'm
shit.
waiting. I was waiting for it to just like cut to halfway through another sentence or something to catch up.
We actually heard
Wow.
all of
Yeah,
this.
we heard all of
that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
really, really creepy because it was delayed and like kept breaking up, and there was lag in between. It sounded like
It was
glitch from the retroverse.
it was that when when you slow audio down, it sounds like someone's drunk. It was like that.
Okay, jumping back into Sekald's character real quick. I need to find something out. I
What?
don't exactly agree with the reason Abbey wants to take care of this, but if you can cover me for one attempt, something about this medallion has to have an effect with them. They called out the winding way as we open the doors.
Okay.
If you guys can cover me for one attempt, and only one attempt, if anything changes, we give it a try. Otherwise, back to the boat.
All right, so if we're going to do this, let's make sure that we're prepared and that we do it next time on D&D.
Bravo, good sir. Bravo.
That's actually great, yeah.
Okay, that's a good spot.
I am down for that, though.
And in
the
dramatic
shit
fashion,
out of Sekald, and then
Yep. But in dramatic fashion, Katie's like, "I've got your back," and summons a saber-toothed tiger to accompany Sekald.
Meow.
What the fuck? That's amazing!
Meow.
Meow.
That's what I call backup.
Meow.
Better than a half saying any day. Thank you, Blake, for getting that. I was worried that was going to go too far.
Anyone have any plugs?
Oh, well, before we
Fear.
plug, I apologize for the eardrums. I didn't realize until after I was like, "Oh my god, that I was not muted for that
in
freak
my
out."
fucking ear.
I am so sorry. I just freaked out and was like, "Oh, I'm not muted." Okay.
You're fine. I freaked too, but goddamn, my ears hurt enough to bring me back down to back down to earth.
Sorry. All right. I have plug tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. We're playing some more Ghosts of Saltmarsh, and this week on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. we're playing some more Call of Cthulhu in the Old West. And every other Tuesday and every other Monday now we have a Call of Cthulhu game, along with the Saltmarsh game every other Sunday. So that's my plugs. Plus, playing on Power Score RPG with Scotty on Saturdays at 3 p.m.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Hooray.
So yeah, that's me. Anyone else?
We got Reign of Misrule on this channel tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We're doing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're in Undermountain, probably at like a level 20 or something. I forget what level. We're really far down.
Yeah, some ridiculous bullshit.
And next week, this will be news to everybody, including you guys. I'm just going to be safe and say all the games next week, due to holidays and possible family things. I think it's just safe to just next week.
Yeah.
It'll even it out with the shows too, because we had that
that's
off from the
helpful, yeah.
packs. But except for one game, which will be December 22nd on Sunday, and it's going to be our holiday special, and it is The Lich Who Stole Christmas, a Retroverse special.
Nice.
I'm gonna have
Nice.
at least two new people who have never played
cool.
Retroverse before,
Oh, nice.
Awesome. That's
and
good.
possibly two iconic characters from the first campaign. We'll see.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very.
Anyone else got anything?
Follow us on Twitter. We're all
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Stay
I don't
tuned
know
to
about
Scotty's
me.
channel.
Be
As one
careful.
of these games comes to a close, we'll definitely start up something else.
Be careful what you look at, what kind of void you look at, because it might look back. And we'll see you next time.